All right. It's a beautiful, like, small load on my on my everything. Computer's barely breaking a sweat doing any of that. So, all right. Let's hop back on X. Let's hop back on X. Can I like? Yeah. See now that see that look 1,000 times better. It's crazy. X wasn't trying to hear the what's the word I'm looking for? X was definitely not trying to hear the your stats edit broadcast. Oh, cool. So you can do this while that's oh, they're starting to actually get a little bit better. Okay, X, you actually you actually trying to get your life back to some. Oh man, why does my head look so chopped down, man? Or is that just the way they just have this stretched out over here, bro? Like I can't. It's crazy. Like let me look. X is gonna be the last I can say. Is it just because it's there that I'm just gonna have it there, right? But all right, let's go ahead. Shit, man, I ain't signing. Oh, all right, hold on, hold on. I am getting there, bro. I have like newish, oldish equipment, man. A kick. All right, like the other one, so I am going to change it. All right, and then please enter your OTP inbox, right? Of course. Look, give it a second there. All right, cool. We're in. Let's just check now. Let's check and see what this is looking like. Damn, I was about to say, where the hell is everything at? All right, let me look and see. And it looks good. Yeah, that looks really that looks really good. It to me looks really good. All right, that's that. And I guess we'll just look at Rumble real quick. We know YouTube's good. I ain't even gonna bother on the YouTube front. Um, how would I look to see how do you like how do you know when you're like streaming on this damn thing? Go home. Oh, that's right. It's not even okay. Well, stream keyboard. All right. All right. I have all this good stuff here. URL. Okay, so I guess do we just live stream is available for accounts that are verified, have a plan panel, have more than 5 followers. Oh, so we're not streaming on Rumble then. All right, that's fine with me. I'll go ahead and cut it off and not think about it. And when the day comes, I'll just upload random stuff to YouTube Rumble, and whenever it happens, it happens. But let me go ahead and cut that off there. And yeah, we close all this. And all right, we're okay. We're good. We are good. So let me close you. Let me close you. Yeah, don't need Rumble no more, right? Kicks look like it's gonna be doing its thing, so that's fine. And then of course, we have YouTube, which I go here. Yeah. Uh, there's something. Please leave me alone. Okay. Um. All right. I know what we're going to be looking at today. Looking at the researching Drake evidence. What? Everything been looking weak. Let's finally get real evidence and look objectively. Not gaming. News media. I'll just leave it on there. Right. I'm gonna assume that it did it next. You know, and okay, if I refresh this, yeah, okay. I should stop asking me that. I wish these things would stop coming up, man. Damn. Um, okay. Everything looks just about good. The last thing I just need to do is I'm gonna just grab my headphones real quick. I just want to do a sound check and then we're gonna get started. Okay. Going to get started. I'm gonna pop up in YouTube here. Okay. That looks like that sounds good, right? You sound good, don't you? Nothing odd with you. All right. All right, well that's that. Okay, so I mean that's all I needed. I didn't need anything else. I'm gonna cut this off for now. If we end up needing to yeah, listen to videos and stuff, then we'll swap over. In fact, I should probably do that now, but it's probably too late, right? Because I already started streaming. I'm gonna do something crazy, isn't it? Yeah. Should have thought about it because I don't want it to feed through my mic. We'll see what happens. Fuck it. We'll see what happens. We'll see how OBS works. Let me. This is horribly high. Jesus Christ. Just need just a little bit down. Yeah, there we go. All right. All right, guys. We are. Oh, one last thing I did say I was gonna do. I don't need the Firefox up no more. Restream is doing what Restream does. Close that. I can. What's this? Yeah, that's right. I just want to do a quick memory dump while streaming. That was my last and final test. Memory dump while streaming because I'm just curious how my system's gonna like deal with it. All right, let's load this down. And okay, so we got that. And now last thing I'm gonna do now is just I'm gonna run a quick command here. This. Oh, what did it not? Ain't no way. I was about to say. Like, bro, I had it open. Just alright. Boom, right. Copy. Excuse me there. And okay. I'm gonna make this quick memory dump here. So I'm using 11 gigs right now. 11 gigs right now, okay. And there we go. Let's get going. Okay, let's see. We got the 32 or 31 point whatever. And then if you see here, oh yeah, let me keep my mouse cursor close to the console first. The command prompt. All right, so let's see. Oh, okay. So it's still doing something. Still doing something, right? It's still going. This is crazy. It's actually still legit going. I thought the stream would like break or something. OBS or something. So OBS is definitely struggling, like the actual interface, but the stream is actually good, bro. Like there's not even any I don't even know. I don't even know what to even call it. All right, let me go ahead and try and close this now. It's been going on enough. Not is like it's not even like the visuals are not even like it's processing good, which is crazy. All right, let's see how much memory we brought it down. We went from what, 11 to 4.6. Cool. While the stream was running. That's actually very impressive. I am highly impressed. Yes. I am highly impressed. So, okay. Well, okay. Well, we can close this now. Right, Kick is officially like chat supported now. I'm not expecting next. I'm not expecting on YouTube. I'm just doing this so that way one day when I get I'm able to like pull these videos, I'll be able to actually make stuff off of it. But all right. So look. So what we doing, right? We're today we are going to be pulling up the Drake stuff. Damn, jumped up to 5 gigs already. Look at that. All right. Let's pull up the Drake stuff, man. All right. So I know that we will even do this officially, right? Because this is probably something we'll have to probably be looking for a while, because this is probably going to be going on for a minute, and it's going to be even worse when Kendrick eventually responds, because we all know he's going to respond, right? That is not that is not a where my phone at? Login code inbox. That is not a question. This man will respond. Just a matter of when. Oh, what the hell is this? It actually wants me to, like, it's not even a code, like, you'd be able to type, bro. You would have to sit here and record. You'd have to actually sit here and copy and paste in order to get this to actually come up. It's crazy. I like that though. I do like that. That's really cool. Okay. There you go. You know it's crazy. I don't know what's going on with the world today. Well, why has what's that word? I gotta go on Kick. Why has age of consent and just these like kid sex stuff? Why this stuff has just been getting so big lately? I just don't understand it. I really don't understand it. Hold on. We're just doing a quick title or sanity check. I knew it. Create a dashboard. See? Hold on. That's what I thought. I knew my I knew it wasn't gonna update it. I sat there and I thought about it to myself too. I'm like, bro, there's just no way. But I got researching. We're researching Drake evidence tonight. Researching Drake evidence tonight. Category? What is it? IRL or something? 5? Oh, what the hell kind of what category would you even? Would you just leave the category? No, it has a star. I'd imagine that means it has to get something, right? Can I just put IRL and it's fine? No? God. Somebody tell me something. Streaming? No. Why did it default back to Paragon? Stream? Stream avatars. Uh Webcam? I know, right? Put me next to the hot tub people. Come on. Hot tub. Who's hot tubs? Oh my fucking goodness. Mature audience. 18 plus only. Audience on age 18. If you have record, please. Populate stream info form. Oh, does it let me just go back? Okay, great. Because I need to. It's stupid, but I need to figure out what the hell category. What the hell category do you have? What is it called? Podcast? Just chatting. Bro, y'all can tell I don't do this shit. Um, just Just chatting. Someone just chatting or just chatting or let me see. Which one is like I guess more saturated? So here go that's that. I guess we're just chatting. Yeah, I'm not because I mean honestly, in the end, I don't even fucking care. I don't care. It just it don't matter. Let's just go ahead and go there. Oh, and then this is still. Yeah, what I don't even remember doing Drake research tonight. Doing Drake evidence research tonight. Just do that. All right. Oh, this is crazy. I'm mad I don't have a thing for this, but whatever. Building that bot. Oh, it's a booty. Oh. All right, well that's that, right? So, all right, we're good there. I can kill all of this. Let me refresh. See that my thing just changed. Cool. It's changed. We're good. All right. Age of consent. All right. So I remember I was looking through and I was trying to figure out. I was like, bro, like what? Let's just start with the age of consent. So that way, like we can. So at least this part we can put out of the water. All right. So look, this might sound crazy to y'all, but like other countries, other religions, other walks in lives have different viewpoints on like what the age of consent was because like believe it or not, this thing about the 18 being the magic number of you being an adult, it didn't used to be like that back in the day. Back in the day, and by back in the day, I'm talking really far back in the day. All right? Like if you was old enough to fight, you was considered an adult. It's pretty much like that if I'm not mistaken in a lot of like other Middle Eastern countries. If I'm not mistaken, you know what I'm saying? Like the moment you're able to like basically like hold a weapon and hold your own or whatever. Like that is your ascent to adulthood is what I was understanding. But but as far as age of consent was concerned, as it applies now, right? In the United States, there's like what is like 50 some states, right? 50, 51, whatever. Half of those, like more than half, right? More than half have the age of consent at 16. Okay, whether you agree with it or not, it's the law. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to do this moral grandstanding on like they got to be 18, all right, or they got to be 21. Like there are countries out there that actually do have. If I'm not mistaken, there. Let's look, right, because I don't even want to just talk. I just want to research and actually just learn. Um, yeah, let me just move this right here. I just wanna learn. Um, what was I searching? Age of consent in countries, right? Let's just start with Wikipedia. I was looking at something else. I don't know if the tab will come up, but I was starting with I guess we start with Wikipedia. Consent range from 14 to 18, with the exceptions of Argentina, Niger, and Western Sahara, which set the age of consent for 13. Mexico, which states the age of consent between 12 and 18, and 14 Muslim states, and the Vatican City that set the age of consent by marriage. Oh yeah, that's right. So like there's if I'm not mistaken, there's some Middle Eastern, there's some, not all of them, but there are some Middle Eastern countries or Islamic countries where there isn't an age of consent, period. And the reason that is because like sex before marriage is completely illegal, period. Um but what kind I don't want to talk too much about like what countries I've been to, but like I've met these people that set the talk like they abide by that like 1000%. it is illegal to have sex outside of marriage. So don't none of that happen. And so in the end, it would make perfect sense why there wouldn't be an age of consent for those countries. But like on the flip side of that, they can get married off to they can get married off at any age. I guess like from straight out the womb to what when as early as straight out the womb, I guess. It'd be wild unless although not necessarily crazy if you was to like really go back to, I'm sure, like kings and queens, stuff like that, where there's like prearranged marriages and stuff. And it was like when you have children, when this woman has children, her children will be married to his children or her children over there, and that is already pre-established. And then they either both of them are not even born yet, already married, so that was what I read about that. But what I'm interested in, and this is because this is Drake, let's start with the age of consent in Canada, right? Because now I'm curious, and we're gonna make a new we'll make a new thing because I don't want to mess with my thing that's just on age of consent by itself. So age of consent. Let's see. So Drake evidence research. Right. I've This is my very first crack at doing stuff like this, so we'll see. You get to see how like we get better at this over time, I guess. All right. Um. Okay. So let's start with or something here, or press space for AI. Space for AI. Oh, look at that. Do I wanna? Nope, not really. Because it's gonna get mad at me if I start asking it about pedo stuff. Um. Okay, let's start with age of consent in Canada and US, right? I guess technically I can flesh out the other note and then just copy it over. This is true. This is true, which is what I'm gonna do. Japan. Oh yeah, in Japan got like Japan is crazy. Japan got like a lot of stuff. The way their laws are written is like wild. How do I? Can I just go like that and then do I just tap there? There we go. Canada. Canada. All right, age of consent in Canada, 16. Oh, would you look at that? In some cases, the age of consent is higher. For example, when there's a relationship of trust, authority, or dependence. In other words, a person must be at least 16 years before legally agree to sexual activity. Okay, so for Canada, age of consent is 16. Positions, or I just say, right, certain positions, like the position of trust, require require the age to be 18. Okay. All right, off the bat. So like already this is just this fact alone is already about to knock out a lot of like what people have been like sitting here and saying, because like people like to give this ultimate classification of minor to anybody under the age of 18, when that is such a unique world. That's not I can't say worldview. That's just a unique view, mostly by us over here in the United States and certain Western countries. Because I like I was pulling up, there's a lot of countries that sit here. Let me open this up, man. There's a lot of countries that do not. There's a lot of states. Our own states in the US don't even have 18 or under the age of 18 being like fully a minor, right? I think like what? Like I think 16 was like the youngest. Let me see. It looked like it. Yeah, 16. 16 is the youngest age of consent in the United States. So it doesn't even apply. It doesn't even apply in the other country. But like everybody just has. I don't know why everybody's fantasy over this magic number 18 uh is so strong, but it's all right. All right, we're not. That's not even what I'm here to argue. But I am going to just point that out that like y'all are tripping about this under the age of 18 thing. All right, so has Drake. Boom, 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 boom. All right, I think the first allegation, which I think we're going to look at, and then we already know the U.S. Oh, sorry. United States. I'm just keep it simple, right? Youngest 16 in some states, 17 in others, 18 in the rest. All right, we already know that. That's not even something we're even going to even dive. We're not even going to dive into the complications of marriage and stuff like that. We just know you're in 16 some states, all that. All right. So this, oh yeah, this needs to go under. So all right, age of consent. Oof. And oh yeah, wasn't that one chick that started talking about from Australia, age of consent in Australia? 16, 17. The legal age of consent and look, and this is straight from their government page too. So let's see. Age of consent in Australia. Age of consent in Australia. Blah blah blah. Legal definition. What is the legal age of consent? Here we go. 16 years. So 16 to 17 in Australia. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like this, I don't know why so many people get this magic number 18 from. I just don't understand. I really just don't understand it. Like I don't know like why like if it's not 18, it's automatically like the shit's like crazy. Now you shouldn't. I personally don't think you should be aiming obviously below the age of 18. But I'm not. The last thing I'm gonna sit there and do is sit there and bash anybody that sit there and marries us, somebody who's 17. I'm gonna look at you crazy. The age gap is crazy, but hey, it's your life. It's your life, you live it how you want. 16 17, right? In pertinent areas, Canada, United States. And now we have Australia. Ranges from 16 to 17, right? 16 ranges from 16. I like the two. 16 to 17 years old. Is there a stipulation? Is there like a crazy stipulation? It doesn't even. I'm about to really sit here and read law. Okay. All right. Well, let's just get a look and see. Meaning of aggravated offense when child born, murder, manslaughter, sexual offenses, intimate image abuse. The hell is an intimate image? Threaten to capture or distribute intimate images. Oh, revenge porn. Okay. That revenge P. Sexual servitude, offensive relating to property, money on. Oh no, so these are just. Oh, this might just. I think they're referencing this is just like maybe because like how we in the U.S. you can be tried as an adult, tried as a minor if you're not and maybe that's probably actually where that comes from, why people got that 18 number. Whereas like you can be tried as an adult for any stupid thing you do, you can be tried as a minor. So I guess I guess that makes sense. All right. That the very first thing would be in the crimes act. So but at the risk of crimes. See, I don't know what the acronyms are, and I don't feel like looking at that right now because that's not even really what I want. I just wanted just that quick information. All right, let's start with Drake's. What is it? Bobby? What the hell is the girl's name? There you go. Bobby drama. Continues as she gets kicked. Is this the girl? Hold on. I'm tripping. Was it, is it Stranger Things? Drake, Stranger Things actress. Drake hints at a legal relationship with Stranger Things star Millie Bobby Brown. That's the damn woman's name. All right, let's, you know what? Let's even just go ahead and even read the article. Let's see. All right, so Drake hints at a legal relationship. Millie Bobby Brown has become entangled in the latest blah blah blah. For those who may know, similar intention. Yes, this is with the Kendrick stuff. I got it. I want to know information about Bobby. Bobby. Yeah. Oh yeah. Look, let me just talk about this too. Like y'all are reaching like crazy on this one. Y'all are really reaching like crazy on this one. So the fact that Kendrick never mentioned her, and then Drake goes out of his way to mention her, y'all find that suspicious. That to me is just crazy. That's like 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 if you're sitting there, you're battle rapping somebody, right? Or you're dissing somebody who's going to diss at you back. We know how good Kendrick is with the pen. Why would you not? Again, he was doing it in the other ones. He was doing it with the Tupac one, right? Why would you not? Yes, as a matter of fact, it's crazy. People just like forget these things. You do what you do to take away what they could say against you. So that, like, to me, when he mentioned what, I don't even know the chick, that's not strange. Like that's not like y'all saying it like oh my god, like guilty consciences or something, like some strange shit like that. I'm like y'all are tripping. Y'all are tripping. But okay, here we go. So this is what I want. In 2018, Drake received backlash when Brown, who was 14 at the time, disclosed that the rapper had texted her for boy advice after they met backstage at one of his concerts in Australia. His close friendship with Brown on the track an LA Night from For All the Dolls, yeah, dismissing critics as weirdos. We just text each other the other day, and he was like, "I miss you so much." I was like, "I miss you more." I think I remember watching this video. He's coming on, so I'm definitely going to go and see him. I'm so excited about. Why did they cut it like that? That's not even this. She asked him like what they asked her like what did y'all like text about, and they text about boys and stuff. Uh, that has comments accusing Drake of grooming Brown. Let's see. Millie has not yet reacted to the lyrics. What the hell is that? That's not the girl's name, is it? Am I tripping? Brown. That's not this. Millie. Bro, how quickly I forgot this woman's name. Millie's not yet reacted. Only with Whitney's, not Millie Bobby's Brown. Um. Oh, isn't Whitney? Isn't Whitney Houston? Whitney Elizabeth Houston. Relatives. Children. Bobby. It is strange how all these names just blend together. It's like crazy. Did they erase the guy she was married to? Oh, that's funny. Hold on. Isn't that his name? Wasn't that, hold on, Whitney Houston? What was the husband name? Bobby Brown. No, I thought I wasn't tripping. Yeah, Bobby Brown. Damn, bro. They like, yeah, they took that man off the face of the earth on that one. Uh, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Not Millie. That's why Bobby Brown. This is crazy. That's not her name. Oh God. I don't understand. I don't understand why these things come up. I just don't get it. Bro, that's so strange. Like the coincidence and stuff is just wild. But okay. That's clearly why he's doing the reference. Only fuck with Whitney's, not Millie Bobby Brown's. I got it. I now look twice at no teenager as the actress has been busy dealing with her own media flare up. Brought a new dog named Roof. I'm not even gonna try to even figure it out. While appearing in a John show, actress directly responded to Ron saying, "Actually, I raised him in my bed. He was a few days old." Okay, so this is about the dog. He wore a nappy, the puppy, and people thought I was pregnant. It's taking a living outside Atlanta and will not film Stranger Things 5 during your downtime. While not immediately paying everyone, there's a distinct Disney elements in the photos and Adventure Beyond Upside Down. Blah blah blah. This is about her. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's right, because it's like the magic mental power girl. I think I'm ready. Oh yeah, so it's not even like some. See, the problem is that I don't even. Okay, let me start with this one. As a matter of fact, we'll even grab. Is this on YouTube? It is on YouTube. Let's even just pull this up on YouTube.
If you're a content creator looking to elevate your videos, this is for you. Motion Array is the ultimate creative marketplace with millions of...
What about your relationship?
I'll pull it up on YouTube here. And what is up with this one right here? Looks crazy. So the damn woman's name is Millie Bobby Brown. You know what I like too? All right, so first order of business here. We need to. How do we get a heading? Yeah, age of concern, pertinent areas. And then all right, so Drake's first one here is Millie Bobby Brown. This woman's name. I don't know why I said Whitney. It's Millie Bobby Brown. Bro, that's just crazy to me. Because fucking Whitney Houston's his name Bobby Brown. Like you just like some of that stuff, the coincidences is just wild. Okay, so Millie Bobby Brown, right? So here we go, right? Met in 2018. Right, so like met in 2018. Was 14 at the time. When's Drake's birthday? Because I love that oh they'll mention her age, but won't mention his. Which already tells me the narrative they just want to stick like, oh my god, he was 14. It'd be crazy if he was like 20. It'd be like that would be the reason why they wouldn't like mention something like that. Like if the age was like just like a bit close. But it said 2018, right? So Drake's birthday. Drake's birthday, October 24th, 1986, right? Let me just age calculator. I'm trying to be precise, right? So if he was born in October, '86. Oof. And fuck that. I'm not about to 1986. And then, just for the hell of it, how old is he right now? He's 30. Is he 37? Damn, my boy's 37 years old. That boy is old. Jesus Christ. All right. 37. Let's look. They said what? They said 2018, right? So like if I was to just put it on his birthday, which is if I just do it right on his birthday. $32? Oof. Be crazy. Okay. He was 32. She was 14, he was 32. All right. Flag number 1, right? Although not crazy. That's like a yellow flag. That'd be a yellow flag right there. Was 14 at the time. Drake was, what I said, 31? Is that what I said? 32? He was 32 at the time. Jake was about 32. He was about 32 years old when they met. Right? I don't even know what to even call it, right? Because like there's so many different circumstances this would go around. Let's see. You know what? Because I don't even think Drake has a daughter. That's true. Drake doesn't even have a daughter. So like I said, there's a lot of different ways I could actually kind of see this like being perfectly fine, but it won't matter, right? Because nobody's gonna sit there and try to like research this out. All right, so how did Drake meet? How did Drake and Millie Bobby Brown meet? In 2018, they met backstage. Okay, I remember saying they met backstage, but is that it? Drake was about 32 when they met. They met. I was about to really spell meet. Jesus Christ. Met, right? They met backstage at what I'm assuming to be one of Drake's concerts. I can assume that this is what this was, right? So I met backstage. That's I'm just pulling up who's defense Drake 36, defense friendship. Drake raps about, just in case if we ever find any real information. I saw this video already. I guess it would probably help if we play the whole thing. Sure. Let me throw my shit on here. As a matter of fact, this is actually important. I should actually see if you guys at least can hear it. Hoping so. Okay, let's go over here. Let me cut my headphones on here. And let's play this video.
With Drake, tell me about your friendship. How did this all come about?
I love him. I met him in Australia.
Pause that now. Okay, yeah, y'all can hear it. All right, cool. All right, cool. Nice. All right, let me plug up my thing here. All right, let's see what we got here.
What about your relationship with Drake? Tell me about your friendship. How did this all come about?
I love him. I met him in Australia, and he's honestly so fantastic and a great friend and a great role model. You know, we just texted each other the other day, and he was like, "I miss you so much." I was like, "I miss you more." He's coming to.
Says he's a great role model. I mean, All right. Concerts. When asked about their relationship, can I do they let you like hyperlink? Do they let you hyperlink? Yeah. When asked about their relationship, right? When asked about the relationship, he says he's a great role model. I do believe gives boy advice. He was 14 when she was 18, all right? You know, that's a very good question. You know, that's a very good question that I just thought about in my mind, right? Can I? That's a very good question thought in my mind. I'm curious, was she famous before she met him? Millie Bobby Brown. Am I gonna get a wiki? I do. I get a nice little wiki. I want to know when her career started. Born 2004 as a British actress, she gained recognition for playing 11 in the Netflix Stranger Things. It's a Psycho Girl. Oh, she was starred in that in the. Wait, what character did she play? I don't remember. Did they just have like really good makeup on her or something? I don't even. I don't remember. I remember there was a couple of girls in there, but. True. Oh, that's the crew. Cast. I'm looking for crew development, writing, creature design, pre-production, filming, post-production. Well, look, we'll look at that another time. I did not know she was there. Okay, so they met in 2014. All right, is that what I got? Met in 2014, 2018. Met in 2018. Early roles in Stranger Things. 2013, she made her acting debut. Okay, so her career, she already started in 2013. Okay. Can I need just no more? We'll read that later. Alright, so let's take a look here, right? Gives more advice. We'll finish playing the video in a second. Started her acting career in 2013. Let's see. Once Upon a Time in Wonderland, a spinoff from Once Upon a Time, Young Alice, 2016. All right, because that's when she, I guess, started getting the prominent. Started playing Stranger Things. Yeah, Stranger Things. Right? Yes. Started playing Stranger Things 11 in 2016. Okay. So here's the thing. Stranger Thing well, this sounds like this was overseas too. So because I don't remember ever hearing anything about Stranger Things anywhere around that time. I didn't really start catching wind of Stranger Things like on Netflix and stuff until like 2020, 2021. So we're still talking about like a fledgling budding artist or actress, excuse me. Okay. So we're looking at that. Let's 2017 she made a modeling debut in Calvin Klein's, I pronounce it, appointment by campaign. The following month she was signed to the agency IMG Models. Brown appeared to campaign of the Italian brand moniker, so Brown has also made appearance on the cover of Vogue. Okay, yeah, that's okay. Yeah, so yes, starting to. So 2018, it sounds like 2018 is when she started like taking off. Let me just get a quick look at this company. International Management Group. Sports, fashion, events, and media company headquartered in New York City. Company manages athletes and fashion celebrities. On IMG, models, consulting. Rights holders. RNA. Models, joint ventures, association, football, entertainment, Miss Teen, figure skating, golf, motorsports, tennis, volleyball. They have a college, licensing company to form college. Okay. Esports. Oh, they got esports too. Look at that. Okay, okay. These people, they're doing the thing. Okay. All right. I was just kind of curious. Pique my interest. You never know. Sometimes you might find something. All right, here we go. 2018. So started playing Stranger Things in 2016. I want to say started really the following month. She was Sunny Jean Brown appeared. I'll say started taking off in 2017 once she got into more gigs. All right, like modeling. Yeah, modeling. Signed to IMG models. To IMG models. Appeared, and at that point, I guess they're major brands. Vogue, yeah, appeared in major brands in 2018. I guess is. Yep. Okay. We're starting to learn a little bit about who this girl is. All right, that's cool. She was chosen to voice the produce virtual realities. Wait, voice in the produced virtual reality experience. Spears Songs of Space Time 2018. She is named one of the 100 most influential people in the world by Time, becoming the youngest person to be included in the list. Ooh, she became the youngest person ever to be appointed a UNICEF Goodwill Ambassador. EA Games announced that Brown collaborated with the Sims 4 programmers to feature in the Sims 4 Positivity Challenge. In 2018, The Hollywood Reporter ranked Brown as Hollywood's top 30 stars under age 18. This girl has been killing it. Oh, she's good. Oh boy. What I tell you, people are ruthless online, homophobic. They're falsely attributed to Brown. Was one of the reasons she eventually quit Twitter. Twitter was a place. In addition to online bullying, she also faced social media users and articles sexualizing her. Captured in 2020 Instagram person on her 16th birthday. Okay, so in 2020 she was 16. Birthday comments. There are moments I get frustrated with inaccurate, inappropriate comments sexualizing unnecessary insults that ultimately have resulted in pain and insecurity for me. After her social media profiles began to be flooded by sexually explicit materials from users. Ah, that's terrible, bro. I tell you. Well, and the thing is like, yeah, it's just because of her. It's really because of her prominence above all else. She was really killing it. She was like, good lord, was she killing it. So as I say, so I'm gonna bold this right here. I'm gonna bold this, right? So it's not like she was just a random person. Like it's not like she was a random person, right? I'm a grab this here. By 2018, you can right? You can say she definitely wasn't some some random child. Yeah, she definitely wasn't. She definitely by 2018, you can say she definitely wasn't some random child. She had, I'm gonna say here, I'm gonna list these boys right here. I'm gonna list these boys. In 2018, you can say she definitely wasn't some random child, Voice. Well, what happened? All right, voicing. I don't know who this person is, but I could just copy these things. You're right. Why don't I just copy these things here? And then I'll just then I'll just like cut, paraphrase, just the stuff I was actually originally was planning on doing, Today. Because yeah, we'll keep the links, that's fine. He was chosen the voice and produce. Yeah, see, like, because I don't even talk like that. All right, so voiced and produced virtual reality experience. Years. Oh, she was killing it. It sounded like 2018. She was really good. Named one of the 100 most influential people in the world by Time. I'm the youngest person to be included on that list. Crazy. Crazy. All right. And she was also named named by Time Magazine as one of the most influential teens of 2017 and of 2018. Okay. I wonder who took 2019. Became the youngest person ever appointed a Youth Goodwill Ambassador. EA Games. All right. Collaborated with the Sims 4 program as a feature and positivity challenge. And then Hollywood Reporter Rick Brown among Hollywood's top 30. Yeah, bro. Like Hollywood Reporter Rick Brown as among Hollywood's top 30 stars under the age of 30. Like, come on. Y'all are killing me right now, man. Let me make sure that all right, the streams. I just want to make sure that this stuff is nothing crazy. Everything's still working. It never hurts to just make absolutely sure, Never hurts just to make absolutely sure. Oh wait, I don't even know why I'm checking Kick, because Kick is not even gonna keep it. YouTube will. YouTube will keep the video, and that way I'll be able to like use portions of it later. Hopefully, if I ever am not lazy. Okay. So by 2018, she had a lot of shit going for her. That's what that sounds like to me. And then it sounds like to me, then she met Drake, right? Drake recognized like how like amazing of a human being she was, and then just like connected with her, like just like simple networking. I mean, that's just really just what that sounds. Because you know what would be crazy? Like this is what I don't even know if I even want to go down this route. I don't even know if I even want to go down this route. But I'm gonna just say that like it would be kind of crazy that if you was really on the pedo stuff, if you was really on some pedo stuff, that of all pedo, that of all like children you target, you'd be going after somebody as highly like up there in influence and like prominence as she was. We're not talking about like, because at this point, I really doubt we're talking about somebody that's like within within like a you know a boundary, the boundary or a small circle, kind of like how think of like the Hollywood, think of like Disney, right? Disney ones would be a perfect example, right? Because like them, like that's mostly like that's mostly just Hollywood, nothing else. Some, you know, you get your little Nickelodeon spins or whatever like that, right? But I personally never really heard of any of like of the teenage the kid actors that I recall really doing stuff like doing a lot of global stuff like she's doing. And it's like, you know, this isn't to say that people haven't like obviously came after people like her. Of course they have. I'm not saying that. What I'm just saying is just like she wouldn't I don't think like a smart person would dare try to like come after like somebody like her. That'd be crazy. Like that would be wild to do something like that. You know? Again, like it's not like it hasn't been done before. I'm not saying it hasn't been done before. You know, and whatever crazy circumstances y'all gonna start bringing up. But what I will say is that a lot of the stuff I have seen, especially in Hollywood, you know, a lot of that stuff that's all like within like their like power control thing, right? You know, like people always say that, you know, because they have like all this like power to you know, the scare tactics and whatnot. She at the time, like, you know, is like somebody that just came backstage that was a prominent person, right? There's no level of control, no level of anything like Drake would possibly have been able to like the leverage. So like I am 10,000% sure that if he was that done anything crazy, uh somebody would have caught it. Somebody would have caught it. Somebody would have caught it, right? Um I don't like using those arguments that they're like, well, you know, she would have said something like that. That's not always the case. You know, victim mentality thing gets really complicated at times. I'm not even going to dive into that. But what I will say is that if you just look at the things like with like R. Kelly and whatnot too, like people don't understand like underage people still have adults and stuff. I wonder if she has what is the story of her parents? Do she have parents? Right? You know, they have parents and stuff too. So like if they ever catch that stuff, boy, like either they're gonna take it to the police. They always typically do one or two things: either take it to the police or bring it to a lawsuit. And the thing is that like, and we're gonna get to like the all the other stuff that Drake been having going on, but um, oh no, is it? I guess so. I guess I'm gonna have to take her. I guess I'll just redo it. Like if a parent caught wind of that, at the very least they'd be going to court and trying to get and get paid, right? If they couldn't for whatever reason go through the court system, they would at they bare minimum get in the bag, right? Because and then the thing is too is like if external people found this out, like attorneys found this out, they would be trying to get to these people so they can get to the bag, right? So that the attorneys can get paid too, bro. Like I try to tell y'all, like parents, all about parents, right? Did she have both parents? I'm curious. She had both parents. Did everything they could to help become a star. I'm crazy that in her Wikipedia didn't even mention parents. The actress when Asia became recommended. They moved from Florida to California for her career. They packed their bags. However, times were tough in California. Cool. And they had a teeth whitening business. Started when she was bothering Robert. I was annoying my father one Saturday. He said, "We need to find you something fun to do." That's cute. They almost went bankrupt trying to support Millie. Aw, that's all. That. W parents, man. W freaking parents. Well, I tell you. Kelly didn't want Millie to shave her head for Stranger Things. Understandable. Mom, you need to chill out. It's gonna grow back. Come on. The dad was like, sure, let her do it. It's funny. Robert wants to keep Millie grounded for demanding money from agencies. When he demanded an upfront cash on $1,000 for Millie to sign with the agency. Actors pay agents to get them work, not the other way around. That's cool. Keeping his daughter grounded is important for not to feel under pressure. That's cool. They encourage her to go back to school. Blah, blah, blah. Actor added. Human Services Online through Purdue University. That's cool. Oh, that's cool. I know that's cool. I know that's cool. When I turn 18, you're still going to come with me, right? She always needed a chaperone. Nice to meet you. So they travel with me. Teacher Millie opened up about her close relationship with her mother. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Come on, bro. This is what I'm saying. And then look, this man, all right, is saying the man wanted them to be paying her $100,000 to sign before she even get work. They don't even know if she good like that yet. I want $100,000. So are you about to sit here and tell me he wasn't tracking if she was like doing like any like crazy boy stuff? I don't care how good she, you know what? Look, I'm gonna give you both sides of the argument on this, right? On one hand, if she was a master hider, okay, sure, right? They would have never known, all right? A lot of times that doesn't work that way. A lot of times that doesn't happen, especially like when your parents are providing you everything, okay? Parents can always get into the stuff, and I'm sure somebody as him that who looks to be very protective, right? He was always on top of her, loving her, all that stuff, right? Involved parents. This is why I wanted to see. We're gonna put this on. Heavily involved parents, right? Heavily involved parents. Yeah, leave like that. Right. Bro, I can't spell because I can barely see it from all the way over here. Oh, what is heavid? Heavy. Oh, why am I tripping on the spelling right now? My brain, I'm so sleepy right now. But I know I gotta start practicing this. I'm tripping right now. Bro, my brain is like absolutely fried right now. Heavy. It's the A. That's what I was forgetting, right? Heavy tense forms. Heavied, heavied. We, you, heavied, heavied. Heavy involvement. Heavy involvement. Heavily involved. It doesn't, I'm not gonna lie, it doesn't roll off the tongue quite like I envisioned it, but that's why I was struggling with it, because it's like heavily. I know it wasn't crazy though. Heavily involved parents. Dad wanted, you know, 100,000 upfront for agencies to sign her daughter. Usually payment is other way for person to get work, right? Parents were super close, super supportive. We're gonna just grab this. All right, so mention a person page or copy link to block. Why can't I? Is it just, can I only link one word and that's why it's like that? Super supportive, doing everything they could for her. Let me just, can I link this one then? Link. I probably, you know what? Yeah, I probably did skip it and I'm a freaking idiot. Everything to support her. Nothing of usual is mentioned in wiki and articles, right? I don't recall here, and I'm pretty sure it would have been said in her wiki if she had like parents problems. Sure, it would have probably been here. Calls her parents her best friends, right? Parents are her. Ooh, yeah, parents are her best friends. Bro, this is what I'm saying. It's just not. This just I'm gonna give it one more article. I try to read 2 articles just to kind of see, just 2 random articles. Millie Brown. Yeah, I remember this. Yeah, bro, y'all tripping. This thing about like this whole thing. And like I said, we gonna go through. We gonna be running through. We running through what we can. In the public discourse with him through the person. We are taking action to ensure that he stops behavior once and for all. Uh-oh. Look, we about to get into the juice here. That's about to disprove a lot of these people's argument. He said, I was living at Millie's house for 8 months. How the fuck is that a lawsuit? Hold on. We gotta start this shit from the beginning. In 2016, after the role 11 made Millie a known face around the world, Robert demanded close to 90,000 from the agency looking to sign Millie. Right? It's possible that Robert was unaware that the actor who that it was actors pay agents, not the other way around. He may also be confused by the UK practice, which forced signing bonuses for signing with an agent. He dropped it in the way Millie signed with an agent. Were embroiled in another country as a model, saying that Millie's parents allowed him to live with Millie for 8 months, causing widespread outrage. Had a lawsuit. I thought her mom and dad knew about everything. Parents for neglecting their daughter and using her for money. Millie issued a statement. Remarks were not only dishonest but also irresponsible, offensive, hateful. Instead of engaging public discussion through the rest of social media, we are taking action to ensure he stops his behavior once and for all. Look. Look. Immature, looked horrible. I'm sorry for doing it during that live stream. Should have ended it, but I chose not to. Looked horrible. Okay. So this guy, controversy. Okay, so influencer and model Huntik Eric Echo. What's it? NC Mavic? Who is that? All right, so NC Mavic. Influencer and model. Made a statement saying he was living with Millie with Millie for 8 months. So Millie Bobby Brown's parents letting their 16-year-old daughter date a 20-year-old, circulating the internet. So, bro, I'm trying to tell you. See, this is the shit I'm talking about, bro. Like, bro, like, it's like, I can't do this. I can't do this. Like, bro, like, to sit here and say that, like, this shit, like, Drake would have been flamed for 8 months. Started widespread controversy. Fans on Twitter bashing parents, saying they're letting their 16-year-old daughter date a 20-year-old. Official statement from Millie reps. No dishonest. I don't know what do you call it? Disclaim. Official statement from Millie reps. Essentially say that the statements were false and harmful, and said they would take action. And said that they would take action. He later made an apology. Statement saying he was a dumbass. He was a dumbass. He was a dumbass and immature. Yeah. He was a dumbass and immature. Right. So my conclusion. So now here's my conclusion on this, just from this little bit of research we did here. Okay. Let's see. Any formatting. List, meeting agenda, pros and cons, job discussion, sales. Oh, this is just all. Oh yeah, no, this is all just AI stuff. I'm like, bro, make sure I make. Oh, this is literally all. I wanted actual like format stuff. Conclusion. All right. Conclusion on the Millie Brown. I'm even put that on there. Conclusion on Millie Brown. All right. So while the initial circumstances of meeting each other could give something for dishonest people While the initial circumstances of meeting each other could give something for dishonest people to leverage, she's not a random child. She's not a random child. She has, I gotta look at the words like before I lose my mind. Two heavily involved parents that appear to have always had her best interests at heart, are protective, and have had similar issues with someone just making a statement. There's someone just making a, please come on, just making a false statement. What appears to be a false statement, which they had handled, I find it very hard to believe that Drake, what is it? He met her in 2018. I guess that's what? 6+ years? That Drake, in the 6+ years of communicating, Drake in the 6+ years of communicating with her, that I find it very hard to believe that Drake in the 6+ years of communicating with her, that he would have been doing anything and not get not get caught. Oof. Bro, my spelling is just awful. And not get caught. I just don't see it. I don't see it. I just can't. I not get caught. Parents could easily sue for some serious. Parents could easily sue for some serious money just from anything that could breach the 51% threshold versus beyond a reasonable doubt. You know what I'm saying? That's all it takes. Reasonable doubt. Okay. So that's that. Let's do the concert. I want to do the concert we're next. All right. So let's look at the concert. Bro, I'm getting hot. Look. Let me. Oh yeah. I can take this off. I'm getting hot, bro. I'm gonna take the sweater off. 1 second here. Can't make it. Damn. All right. Yeah, I don't see it, but we're gonna look at this concert video. This concert one shouldn't take us nearly as long, just because I mean, it's just a concert video, right? Like, I don't think there's any like real information about the girl or anything like that. I think Drake was like mad young. I think he was like, was he like 23? It's like what I remember reading about. I don't know. We'll see. All right. I don't know. Let's see. We'll see. Okay. Let's look and see what's going on here. So next on the list is concert video, which I'll link that momentarily. All right, so this is a concert video. Start looking at momentarily. Let's find a Drake. I think I searched it before. Drake, yeah, concert kiss. XQC clips. Underage girl in the mouth. And it's still, oh my God, like, bro, I don't, Drake, why do you have haters like this? I don't get why people are hating on you, dog, the way, like, they are hating on you. Jesus Christ, dog. Crazy. Even a girl, bro. Y'all don't understand the power of opportunity when it comes to money. Let me tell y'all something, man. Could have easily tried to spin this to get the money. Not doing it because he just isn't that kind of person. These women are not those kind of people. All right, clip making its rounds. Drake kissing and hugging on underage. All right, let's play this up. See what they got.
Y'all make some noise for Tia from Denver, y'all.
Oof. What a body. Okay, that's her name.
Tia, where you from? Y'all make some noise for Tia from Denver, y'all. You look very nice tonight, by the way. I like curly hair, I like your hair. Stand right there. Just give me like 2 seconds, I'm gonna get ready for you, because I gotta be ready for you.
And you know what's probably going through her mind too? Why the hell would she say anything? Right? You know, I like how these people get like when they're at the concerts and they're you know, getting the idols and everything like that. She's like you know, at that time, I don't know if she's down. We're gonna read that article. Probably was like a big fan of stuff. This is all I've seen women ruin relationships when having an opportunity to do whatever with like a celebrity crush or whatever, like do whatever scandalous dance or grind whatever like stupid stuff, and their man's, whether that's boyfriend or husband, standing, you know, right, you know, is right, they came with him obviously. As a matter of fact, that I seen that like hook a brother up. Didn't he hook a brother up that went through that, and the dude left the concert or whatever? He's like, bro, like it's just it is. And then he hooked him up with some bad women, boy. Hold on, let me I need to untangle my headphones. There, it's bothering my OCD here. Well, not my OCD. It's just, you know. But bro, he hooked him up with some bad women, bro. I was like, dog. Like not only did you dodge a bullet, but you got something amazing in return too. It's like all of I didn't watch the thing all the way through, but like the lineup was ridiculous. I was like, bro, all beautiful black women. I was like, crazy, man, man. All right, let's get back to it. I just wish I remember the name of the song. This is the best they have. This is the best they have. I wish the audio was a little better. This is the best they have. He's doing all of this, and he doesn't know the age of the woman of the girl yet. He doesn't know the age of the girl yet. Denver concert. Look. We'll give it a second, right? So started kissing on her neck on stage before age question is asked. All was it serenade? All serenade. Is that the right word? Is that the right word? Let me duplicate this tab real quick. I just need to serenade meaning. To play a piece of music, sing song, especially for a woman while standing outside her house at night. I'm gonna say physical. I'm gonna say physical serenade. All right, so we got some, all physical serenade, right? That's the only thing that really gets to my mind. It's in Denver, Colorado, right? So Colorado, age of consent, 17 years old. Because you know what's crazy? Because I thought about it too. Because I'm sitting there like, bro, don't these concerts usually have like age caps? Like, aren't you like only allowed to like buy tickets? I think like maybe back then, first let me just hold on. All right, hold on. All Physical Serenade concert was in Denver, Colorado. And the thing is, I really don't like using age of consent, even focusing too much on that, because that's just a given, right? This is just knowing it is just good for people that just like really like digging deep on that part. All right, so concert was in Denver, Colorado. Age of consent is 17. Are you is there a minimum age for concerts? Are there age requirements for concerts? If so, what kind? It depends on the concert. It's safest to take a friend or adult. You depend on how far under 18 you are, isn't always possible. How far you're under 18. It should depend on the venue. That's what I'm saying, like the venue and stuff. I think like a lot of, I can't think of like any venues and stuff like that that really, like maybe like a Taylor Swift or you already know the type of concerts I'm sitting here like trying to like think about that will really go for like under 18. But I think something like a Drake or like those like the Baby, Lil Nas, I think for sure, right? Like concerts, concerts like crazy like that. I don't think they would allow anybody under the age 8. I don't, right? They perfectly could. It's not like it's illegal. I don't recall anything illegal being about it, but I do think that the venues would possibly place some age restrictions. So as a matter of fact, what venue held Drake concert? Denver, Colorado. Rescheduled his tour dates at Ball Arena in Denver, Colorado. I'm thinking how I want to question this. Where'd the article go? Then 23-year-old. Oh, I did get rid of the calculator, didn't I? Are they gonna give me a date? From a Colorado show Drake performed in 2010. 2010. What venue held Drake concert? Denver, Colorado. Denver, Colorado. 2010. Drake, I don't know the list of 10 things This is 2010. 2010. Drake. Ogun Theater first was Denver's own DJ who was assigned with forming. Okay, so this was moving to men than usual. Drake told a story with the Denver. Apparently, it was the third time. Brought a girl on stage. He said that didn't matter. Then he asked her age and 17. So he couldn't go to prison before his album dropped. That's the only way. Then he told her that he liked the way her breast felt against his chest. He also kissed her twice on the cheek and once on the lips. It was weird. Ooh, well, we're about to get to that in the video. Drake's rapping is garbage. Maybe back then, I don't think I think he was good at making like songs, but I don't know about his rap. I don't think his rapping. He came up a long way. Denver Post. Oh wait, I got distracted. Ogun Theater. Okay, so probably I don't think probably. Yeah, I doubt there's like a minimum age. I doubt they like really was like age checking like that. We'll give it a quick Google just for the hell of it, but Ogun Theater age requirement. All shows are 16 and up unless noted. We'll assume that this is the policy they had back then. Show is all ages. Show is 16 plus. Oh, so it depends on what. Oh, then we gotta. Do I wanna? I'm really curious. Ogun Theater age requirement 2010. Do I have to use the way back? Probably. This would be my. I've never like used this tool directly. What is it called? Is it called the Wayback Machine? Archive. Oh, did I not? Oh yeah, because I sat there and okay. Okay. Wayback Machine. Give me this. Ah man, they didn't start. Did they not start catching this until 2013? Damn, son. All right, I guess it is what it is. So I mean, so I guess if I had to guess, age policy, right? If I had to guess, Joe is 16 plus. So if it was, we'll put that in a special. We'll put that in a special thing, right? Drake had concert at the Ogun Theater. Not able to confirm age policies at 2010, right? So look, we we're getting some good information here. Not able to confirm age policies at 2010, but current policies have requirements based on, I'll call it show rating. Show rating. All ages. Self-explanatory. Bro, I'm sorry guys, I'm just not on it. I knew it was an A. Explanatory. All ages, self-explanatory. If the show is 16 plus, if the show is 16 plus, people at 15 years and under can still come with a ticketed adult. Ugh. This reminds me of some like just some crazy shit, man. I've seen crazy shit, and then +18 and 21 plus have their respective age barriers. Right? If the show's 18 plus, anybody 18 older can come. Only 21 plus, everybody 21 and older can come. I guess if the venue is probably like offering alcohol or something, I'd imagine. Okay, so all of that is so good so far. It look like we about to actually get to it, because like I said, from all the other ones that I've heard of, I didn't look at every one of them. The concert one was the one that I thought was probably the strongest case to potentially make. Still a hell of a stretch in my opinion, but you already know. So see, so okay, so Drake had concert, yeah. So boom. All physical serenade, concert was Endeavor, Colorado, age of consent of 17. That's important. Look, I'm trying to tell ya, man. That is important. Okay. See, people getting into their feelings and not getting into the facts. But look. How old was he? What did the article say? 17. Where's the other article at? Hey, I can close this now. The fuck is this? Oh yeah, that statement. Okay. That's one thing. Way back. Oh wait, did I just lose my article already? I was about to say 23 years old, right? Okay. Drake was 23 at the time. Girl was 17. Right? Age gap is what? It's like 7 years, ain't it? Not 7 years. 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 6 years. I was close. I was close. Stop it. 6 years. Age gap 6 years. Age Because here's the thing. Here's my problem, right? Because then if you ask somebody, well, do you think it's cool for a 22-year-old to be with a 28-year-old? They'd be like, yeah, there's no problem, right? It's a 6-year difference. Are you sure? Yeah. But then as soon as you sit there and you say, well, then, you know, 17-year-old with a 23-year-old, right? Poof, right? Brain starts to explode. Age of consent is 17. All right. I said personally, I wouldn't do it, but you know, again, I don't know. I mean, these are laws for a reason. I'll just say that, right? These are laws for a reason, and other countries do things differently for a reason. So, not up to me to, you know, put my own personal beliefs on like what others should or shouldn't do. So, okay, so Drake was 23. Let's go back to the video. Oh. I ain't gonna lie. It is gonna make me feel a little bit cringe, but hey, look, we get into the truth. We get into the truth.
Y'all gonna have me get carried away again. I get in trouble for shit like this.
That's funny. He's like, look, I can't do this. I can't struggle with stuff like this. How old are you? Oh, bro, this was funny. This was funny. Axter. Okay, he ain't get. He ain't want to get carried away. Then Axter. Oh, I know. I already know what's coming, and I feel it in my stomach. It's about to get a little hard to watch here. Then asked her how old, right? Actually, yeah, how old was she? I'm 17. Ah. Dude, I like it. This was funny. This was actually pretty fucking funny. All right, this man is 23.
So y'all gonna have me get carried away again. I get in trouble for shit like this. How old are you? Oh, that's I can't go to jail yet, man. 17? Why do you look like that? You thick. Look at all this. Well, I guess that brings to a close our fun. So, I got one question for you though. I want to know, like, you know, I know that. Well, 17? Why
I didn't have my other. I got this one. I gotta actually put my other headphones in because this is gonna be important. What the hell what is this boy saying? Because he's clearly feeling it right now. This is not good.
you look like that? You thick. Look at all this.
He said she's thick. You did ask her why does she look like that? I mean, you wouldn't. Asked her why does she look like that? She look. I'm gonna put that in quotes because I don't want that to come saying it to me. Yeah, somebody look like that, and she look thick. Should I do the what is it? The triple C's? What is that? Oh, okay. Look like that.
Well, I guess that brings to a close our fun. So, I got one question for you though. I want to know, like, you know, I know they came to see a rap show. I know there's a lot of rap fans in here and shit like that. You know, my man right there, see what's up, man. My man right here, my man keeps saluting me over there. You know, I see y'all, man. My nigga up there, man. You know, all my rap fans are in here, right? But I just want to know if you think maybe for like the women in Colorado, I should just take one opportunity to sing one song. You think so? As a Colorado woman, you'd enjoy that? Alright, well listen, 17. I had fun. I don't know if I should feel guilty or not, but I had fun. I like the way your breasts feel against my chest and stuff. I just want to thank you. Thank you. Jazz, don't take me back down to sing to you. It's okay, I'm only 23, I can do shit like that, baby. I can kiss 17-year-olds, I'm still good. Still good, you know?
Oh, I'm not gonna lie to you. That's actually not as bad as I thought. That is actually not as bad. Oh, it's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. I had something totally different in my mind. With this, what? Because like, bro, that's what's crazy. He told he couldn't go to prison yet. He liked the way her breast felt on chest. He also kissed her twice on the cheeks and once on the lip. It was, yeah. Oh shit! Did I just move something over? Hope not. Control Z just in case. Control Z just in right. Yeah. I just want to make sure I didn't just accidentally like copy something over. Okay. That's actually nowhere near as bad as that's actually nowhere near as bad as I thought. Y'all had me thinking something else, and that's what I was worried about, because I was seeing too many reports of it saying similar things. I was like, oh, come on, tell me this, man. And okay, asked her why did she look at that. She looked thick. Continues stage presence, talking about show, wanting to do another song for the for women, maybe her. It's hard because I can't really I can't really make out like exactly what precisely what he's saying, but maybe her. Said he doesn't know if he should feel guilty. Like the way her breast felt on his chest. Let's see. Like the way I know, I'm just man. I'm actually like really relieved. I really thought it was gonna be worse than that. He ain't wanna get carried now. Let's correct that. Alright. Alright. Like doing his breast, shoulder, and chest. After making his intentions clear about killing the interaction and continuing, because that's what I felt, continuing the show, he grabbed her. He took her hand. I'll say took. I don't want to say grabbed. Words matter at this point. He took her hand, kissed it, and underneath chin. How did they find that girl? Bro, the internet is crazy, bro. They still found that girl. Jesus Christ. Hand underneath chin. Kissed it. Hand plate, how to say placed hand. Placed hand underneath chin. Then kissed her gently and quickly on the cheeks. Both cheeks, and then the lips. Is kissing? Let me think. Would kissing be? I'm pretty. Yes. Consider would. Oh, no. Wouldn't that just be considered just regular assault? I think so. I'm not gonna look at it right now, but I think so. So like, I'm thinking like even if I don't think it'd be that. I think the crime would be a little bit different. But okay, and then the lips. After that, all right, crowd goes wild. All right, so after that, crowd goes wild. He lets her leave the stage. And then and then says, I'm amazed that no article, mentions this, right? And then says, I'm 23. I can get away, stuff like that. I believe is what he said. It's like something like that, Um, hmm, stuff like that. All right, conclusion on concert. Conclusion on concert video. Meh. Honestly, meh. Meh. Honestly, what they're heading to, right? Yeah. Meh. Honestly. The major problem is what is people's feelings around people under the age of 18. Unfortunately, this is something, I'm tired of using the word, heavily dominated in Western culture. As anybody under the age of 18 of 18 is represented / associated with the classification of children. There's no adolescent, there's no teenager, even at the 17.99999 age. You are a minor in the minds of people that want to put it there. Now, truth of the matter is that the age of consent laws are clear around the world, even in the United States. Colorado itself, a state where the age of consent is 17. There is no teenager. Even at the 17.999 age, you are a minor in the minds of people that want to put it there. Now, truth of the matter is that the age of consent laws are clear around the world. Even in the United States, Colorado is still a state where the age of consent is 17. And the closeness in age for Drake at the time being 23, I think does give counterweight to this, but this could be a tough argument. This could be a tough debate. This could be a tough argument to debate against without really knowing your stuff. Honestly. Up front, hey, I'm gonna put it up to up front. Up front. No, this proves nothing. Not only was the age of consent, not only was the age of consent valid in this instance, Drake's own age does give some weight, does take some pressure off, does take some pressure on this. Major problem is people's feelings around people under the age of 18. Unfortunately, this is something heavily dominated in Western culture, and as anybody under age 18 is represented associated with the classification of children. There's no adolescent, there's no teenager. Even at the 17.9 age, you are a minor in the minds of people that want to put it there. Now, truth of the matter is that the age of consent laws are clear around the world, even in the United States. Colorado itself, a state where the age of consent is 17. The closeness in age for Drake at the time being 23, I think does give counterweight to this, but this could be a tough argument to debate against without really knowing your stuff. Right? Because I don't know. And the crazy thing is that inherently I know there's a good argument that to be made, like if you're being genuine about the whole circumstances situation. I just don't think I personally am adept enough to be able to make it and to make it coherently and not it itself be crazy or sus, because that's the problem with stuff like this. Like stuff like this, if you argue it wrong, like you you could make yourself look crazy, and that's the last thing I sit there and that's the last thing anybody wants to sit there and do. That's why like you really don't see people like hardcore like trying to like defend stuff like this just because it's reasonability, and like there's a lot of stuff there where you was being reasonable, you was being genuine, you was being honest. You could sit there and look at that and be like, okay, this clearly is not as bad as they're trying to make it. Look, they even say old video of Drake making out with and fondling a 17-year-old. Like, do you see do you see how disingenuous like this is? We just watched the video. I guess if you want to call it original, we just watched it beginning to end, right? From when she came on the stage to when she left off there, right? And obviously making out definitely didn't happen. He did not make out with that woman, right? When you say making out, you tongue it, all that stuff. Obviously that wasn't the case. Fondling, like I don't know. I don't know. It is a hell of a stretch, but I'd have to do more world research on like I was about to say demographics, on like how the rest of the world actually, how the rest of the world and like the actual history in the US like handles handles like the dynamics of like 17-year-olds and stuff like that. Well, like people on the age of like of being considered an adult. I think we still do marriages here in the US where you're under the age of what's it called, man? Where you're where you're under age 18. Like I think that there are still like marriages like that being done here in the US. So like, the stuff isn't, it's not like the stuff is just like some crazy foreign concept. But anyway, let us We're getting tired. We are getting tired. We got other stuff I want to do, but like I said, see, the concert video didn't take us very long. You know what I think we're gonna do? We're gonna watch the ABBA and Preach video. What made me really kick this off is when I saw the ABBA and Preach video. Yeah. When I saw that ABBA and Preach video, I was just like, man, you guys really, the beef is over, so Kendrick Lamar did this. Oh, yeah, from the video thing. Yeah, I remember this. Yeah, but he started doing that. I think he was doing that before I think before that thing dropped. Damn, that's crazy, man. Might like that comment. Bro, I'm telling you, bro. That's crazy, man. It makes that crisis management team bar hit a little different. Bro, when somebody sat there and said, look, let me tell you, because y'all boys, y'all be on it, bro. What dude say to me? What did dude say to me? Yeah, he's got, oh yeah, he said he's got a cleanup crew, which includes private investigators, lawyers, and some scary thugs. So I replied to him, I was like, damn, that's crazy, man. You know, sitting there trying to be like, man, I didn't know that. I would have never thought. I guess it makes that crisis management team bar hit a little different now. You know, if that's the case. Got him. All right, let's get back. What is it? Oh, yeah, here we go. Yeah, and as you can see, right, I only like after like because when they started talking about the Molly girl, I was just like, but hi, hon. Let's see, but let's see what they got. So
Is Drake a predator? Obviously, we'll talk about the beef in general at some point, but I want to talk about this specifically because initially Kendrick called him a certified, what was it? Certified lover boy, certified pedophile.
okay,
And he was talking about his crew, how there's a lot of them who are doing this. And now Drake took 3 days, right? At first, all he did was respond to the fake allegation of the child, and he went, "Oh, I don't have no kid. If somebody could find them," and then everyone's like, "So that's what you respond to, but you don't respond to the kid himself?" And then on his latest track, he talked about it. It's so funny to me because I think he thought this reply track was going to be good, but all it did was dig his hole. He said, "Speaking of anything with a child, let's get to that now. The Epstein angle was the shit that I expected." Why would you expect that? Oh yeah, the internet don't play. So how about we start the one that he brought up out of nowhere for no reason? Molly Bobby Brown. Let's say y'all got a 14-year-old.
Oh no, the Epstein angle. I expected that. Why did you expect that? Really? Oh no, I already like whenever this sounds even worse when I hear it again. That just like in the nature of battle rap, like that's come on.
Daughter. She's talking about a man in his late 20s this way. What y'all think?
What about your relationship with Drake? Tell me about your friendship. How did this all come about?
I love him.
Oh wait, did he just say she was talking about a man in his late 20s? Not. Oh yeah, that was. They didn't even know this man. Like, nah, this nigga was. We did the calculator, right? I think he unless we was wrong, unless we messed it up, but we set it for at the very least he's either 30 or 31, right?
Him in Australia, and he's honestly so fantastic and a great friend and a great role model. You know, we just text each other the other day, and he was like, "I miss you so much." I was like, "I miss you more." He's coming to Atlanta, so I'm definitely gonna go and see him. I'm so excited. Yeah.
What advice does he give you? Like, what does he say?
About boys, he helps me. Yeah. He's great. He's wonderful. I love him.
Advice with boys?
You know, that stays in the text messages.
So you have your texting 14-year-olds saying, "I miss you so much," and texting them about dating and boys. Does that sound like professional development? What are you professionally developing her in? Certified lover boy, certified pedophile. She's a producer. Little C, she produced for Drake.
Okay, so the Drake thing. You met him. When did you first meet him?
So I played basketball, right? So he really was a fan of supported one of my teammates.
Just so we're clear, right? We already went through the stuff, right? I wish. What was that interview? You know what? That is something I could definitely go back and try to. When was this? Access Hollywood? 5 years ago. 5 years ago. So 2019. Oh wait, I can get an exact date, can't I? When I open this up, September 17, 2018. Assuming it was. Oh wait. Hmm. Hmm. Um. Okay. So they said they met in 2018. Okay. When was this? Okay. And look, see, I'm being fair and being objective, right? And I want to make sure I turn every stone. Um. Okay. So if I was to sit here and then I grab dates on the concert, no, right? We didn't start really getting datey into the concert thing, right? Okay, so let's just start a new thing here. Immature, right? Okay. So I'm gonna even go ahead and even put it on here, like what it is I'm looking for. So I'm gonna want to know the date of Drake concert compare to date of interview. Now look, I will say this up front. Um if I'm gonna go with the most extreme case against him and the most extreme case for him and where I think it is in between. The most extreme case against him, right? Interviews on the 18th of September, right? Because his birthday is October, right? So instead of 31, we'll just say he's 30. So he's 30, okay? So he's 30 years old. Okay. Um, let's just most extreme case would be concert was a day before. All right. Concert was the day before, right? This is a scenario. Worst case scenario. Concert was the day before, right? The jump from a 1 day conversation straight to talking about boys. Is it possible? Look, it is technically possible. Extremely unlikely. Crazy unlikely. Unless the conversation, because you got to think about it too, man. She's in a like a live interview that she obviously didn't prep for. She like basically they just like rolled up on her, right? And so she's just saying, um, the only way like the most extreme case wouldn't be as bad if what she actually really meant was dating advice. If she asked him for dating advice, you know what I'm saying? He's like, oh yeah, yeah, that, I got you and whatnot. Be like, oh yeah, my parents, overly protective. My dad doesn't want me to talk to boys until after I'm married. Just like that kind of stuff that you see from time to time. I can, it's like, all right. But again, really unlikely. Probably not gonna happen. I would be more willing, happily to give that to the meeting like in January, February, like a couple of months before that interview, right? Where you got your time, like they're sitting there, they're communicating and whatnot, and she's like talking to him and whatnot, like, oh, you're Drake, got any advice for me? I'm doing this with my career, whatnot. I'm only this young, and I kind of want to be able to date and stuff. Like actual like the actual like real plausible stuff. Like I'm not about to sit here and like try to act like this woman like she shouldn't be able to like ask those questions. The portrayal is unfortunately kind of bad. Against Drake, but like the circumstances is not crazy. So let's duplicate this. Oh, no, I'm not gonna need this. Close that, close that. Close this, close this, close this. And yeah, I don't even need to read the article. There's just no point. Just looked at that at the, I don't even need to read the article. Just look at the goddamn concert video itself. Okay. Date of Drake's 2018 concert Australia, right? Because isn't that Boy Meets World Tour? Oh, was it 2017? Ain't no fucking way. Okay, now I gotta pull this fucking video up again. Do they have like a location on this video? Drake, the Stranger Things star, told Access at the 2018 Emmy Awards that her pal Drake always always helps her with boys. Plus, she actually
What about your relationship with Drake? Tell me about your friendship. How did this all come about?
I love him. I met him in Australia, and he's honestly so fantastic and a great friend. And
Okay, now this is actually getting interesting. According to this, I'm gonna use two. And this is an Australian website too, so I'm gonna use two. Was his fifth Canadian recording artist Drake? Yeah, views. Yeah, that was some. This music was starting to pick it up back then. Tour dates. We got okay. Australia began in November 3, 2017. You see? Hold on. And that's Australian leg too. So he didn't even stay. November 15. Is there no Australia? Okay, that's what I thought. Here, let's click on this one real quick and see. November 15th. Sydney, Australia. Concert was November. It wasn't even 2018. It was 2017. Okay, so let me just throw it underneath that. I'm gonna leave that there for right now. Drake's concert in Sydney. Sydney, Australia was in 2017. Okay, and so, oh, would you look at that? I'm just realizing too that my thing would be, I'd have to, okay, I gotta be mindful and try to keep what I'm typing up top so you can actually see what I'm typing. Okay, keep that in mind. Okay, Drake's concert in Sydney, Australia was in 2017. Interview. This is crazy. This is crazy. When it November, I need to put the whole date. The whole date's gonna matter. November. This is crazy. I'm actually kind of honestly I'm honestly getting kind of a little bit upset about this. This is crazy. Like, are y'all are the stretch is crazy. The stretch is so crazy, bro. Interview was in September 18. All right, what was that? Who's this woman? September 17. Let's I'm gonna put September 17 for right now, but we're gonna confirm the date. Because think about it too, right? Because that date, so the date on the YouTube video doesn't necessarily reflect when they actually recorded that, right? That's a lot of times that's usually the upload date. There's usually a different tag that they put on here. Let me see, did they have it? That'll sit there and they'll tell you like they actually, like if they actually specify it, it'll actually tell you like the day they record it. Like if I I can upload a video today and say that this video was recorded on the 1st. So that's just the only thing, right? Interview was in September 17, 2018. Now that's like this is even worse in Drake's favor. Like y'all tripping, boy. Y'all some, oh my god, y'all some goons. Y'all some Goons, boy. The Kendrick Goons is crazy, bro. All right, date of Drake's 2018 concert. What was I looking for? Oh yeah, so Emmy Awards 2018. September 17. Okay, so it was on that day. Okay. Yeah, sure. You know that's the stuff you really want to make sure, because you don't want to just rely solely on the YouTube video upload. Crazy. All right, date calculator. Let's get our date calculator. November. We're talking well over a year, but I want to give you boys the exact date. I'm gonna give you boys the exact date. I'm gonna give y'all the exact date, right? Date calculator. Dates calculator. Calculate days between two dates, right? So start date, right? So we're gonna say the month was 11/15/2017. You know what I'm kind of curious too? So what we got here? 6 years. So 6 years later, almost 6.5 years later, this is all of a sudden this is crazy. Yeah. Okay. 17, 09, just 9, right? And 2018. Okay. Month. Oh, this is the month? Oh, I'm tripping. My bad. 9/17. I did that right? Yeah, November 15th. I'm tripping. Sorry. Brain hurts. A year. Almost a year. 10 months. 10 months, 2 days. Interview was in 2018. 10 months, 2 days. All right, that's a lot of time. That's a lot. That's a lot of time between. How would I even what would be the best way for me to approach what is likely the case then is that she is a budding superstar, not a regular, not a regular, not a regular girl with some with some projects, with some projects. Drake took on that model role to give her advice and wisdom as someone who. So I have this. So he was about 31, right? Oh, Jesus Christ. I have to pull up their birth dates again. She was for. Oh, no. Her thing would be right? I want to give y'all, because it would be important for me to just give y'all Drake's exact. It would be important for me to give y'all Drake's exact thing here. Drake. Alright, Drake birthday. Whoops. Alright, so if I say October 24. Ugh. Man. 1986. And to the Sydney, Australia date was what? Sydney, Australia was what? November 15, 2017? November 15, 2017. 31. Yeah, that was right. At least we confirmed that, right? Oh, it was 31. All right. was 14 at the time. Drake was 31. As someone who was mature, very successful, Drake took on that model role to give her advice and wisdom as someone who was mature, very successful, and likely recognized her talent and I guess awesomeness. I'll just say, I can't think of a better word for right now. Awesomeness as a human being like her. Adding weight to this is that Drake also currently does not have I need water. Does not have a daughter. Does not have a daughter. So this could have also been a bit more a bit more impactful, I'm gonna say. Impactful to him. Impactful to him. So this is because this is what I think. Oh, you know what? You're right. I probably been holding myself the whole time too. Let me go on Firefox real quick. What's the category I got this damn ish on? I'm suing U.S. immigrations. What the hell Penguin got going on? I'm here. Yes, click on this. Oh, you don't get. Yeah, no, doesn't need to be any of that. New timeout lengths. You can now put people in timeout for different lanes from 10 seconds, and you can time somebody out for just 10 seconds. Funny. Yeah. Let me category entertainment. Whenever I really want to say entertainment. Pictures no, thumbnails no, playlist no. No. I thought I might have to go in and default some of this stuff too. No. Allow sure tags. Drake, comma Drake, the Heart 6, allegations, evidence, review. All right, English. We don't have captions here. Title and description language. I'm gonna default this. We'll do it. We'll even do it real quick too. Just recording it. Obviously, well, technically we started yesterday. You see, so this is exactly what I was talking about. You see, yeah, technically we started this yesterday. So, comment moderation. Fine. I'll come here. Customizations. Yeah, my chat replay, of course. Not that it matters. I'm currently a nobody because I'm just starting this here. So don't mind me. But hopefully that brings that out a little bit. Now, okay. So now last thing I just want to do is I just want to set them defaults here and probably delete that one too when we was doing the test. React analysis thoughts. Oh, was that ready? You know, set this channel's not made for kids. I never make. Allow viewers to click on content, manage user account, remove YouTube content, feature eligibility. What does this mean? Expand your reach on YouTube and beyond with these advanced features. Appealing content critique and upload more videos daily. Video verification, valid ID, channel history. Let me save this first. go back, and I never did this. We might have to. We'll do this later. We'll have to do that. I didn't know there was. Yeah. Okay. I'll look at that later. I just wanna some of this stuff. I just want. I don't even know what I'd even news and politics, entertainment. Entertainment. Oh, hold on. Just don't do this now. I'm gonna forget till later. But and that's probably why my video don't can't do HDR. Probably. Missions, community. Yeah, creative demographics. Take the survey. I'll tell them I'm white. All right. And the last thing I just want to do is I just want to, we'll drop this. So I would have been streaming in HDR if and only if cool. If and only if yeah, we're done. If and only if the other ones actually supported it. They don't. So I'm gonna just leave it be. Okay. So we had that. So see what likely is the case. Now we're growing with some projects. She took on that model role. Jesus. That role model took on that role model figure to give her advice and wisdom as someone who is mature, very successful, and likely to recognize her talent and awesomeness as a human being. And awesomeness as a human being like her. And likely recognized her talent and awesomeness as a human being like her. Adding weight to this is that Drake also currently does not have a daughter, so this could have also been a bit more impactful to him. Yeah, so that I could kind of get. Okay. All right, let's see. We're now moving on to something that I know little of, so we'll see. Like I glanced at like some of the evidence that people were saying, or some of the things saying that it proves right, and then like I only like was really paying attention to the ones that seemed like most credible and the ones with most weight, which was definitely the concert one, and then the Bobby interview. So let's see what
at the
she
time.
got.
And
And this is when you're in high school?
basketball.
So Little C, she produced for Drake.
Okay, so the Drake thing. You met him. When did you first meet him?
So I played basketball, right? So he
Right.
really was a fan of or not a fan, supported one of my teammates at the time. And because
And this is when
of
you're in high
her-
school?
Yeah, in
Okay.
high school. So he was a fan of women's basketball, high school basketball.
At the time, Drake would have been 29.
He's a big fan of high school women's basketball.
If you say it like that, yeah, it doesn't sound wrong. What Abba is saying is if you're a man in your late whatevers, you can't be fans of no young woman things. You can't. It don't look good. No matter how, hold on, no matter how, if something happened or since something didn't happen, if someone has something to say, it's just not gonna look good. And that's
Exactly. Like exactly. I can't agree more. I can't agree more with this. Like this is like this is facts. This is like, is it sus? Like it could be. It could be. It'd be but then what you're sitting there and you're saying is that any man, like no man can sit there and be a supporter, a one guys want to be a supporter or want to like none of that, right? And that's just crazy. Damn, feminists, where y'all at? I thought y'all fought. I thought you fought for stuff like this, man. Damn. Yeah, women's basketball gonna be hoed.
a fact. It's just not gonna look good.
I'm not saying it don't look good. I'm just saying he likes hanging around teenage girls. That's it. Now, I remember a time where Michael Jackson couldn't breathe without.
Here's my problem. So problem number one, I'm gonna just keep it short because I'm not about to like sit here and spend too much time on this. All right, like problem number one, like if that's like, I would have wished he obviously read more than just like what he's just shown so far. So that's why like I don't want to sit there and say like it's crazy, but like for you to come to that conclusion from the interview and then the thing about like the women's basketball is like, oh yeah, you know, he likes hanging around teacher girl. Like that is a hell of a jump of a conclusion to make just off of those two things. Obviously, he's read more about the other stuff, and that's why he's feeling comfortable to jump to it. But I just don't like that he like runs straight to that with this, like this, that, that's crazy. Like the hit that conclusion, because you already know what he's saying, what he's implying, but this free shot is crazy. You see it, man.
People call him a pedo.
It's not the same thing. It was not just the Neverland. It was all the allegation. It was not just the Neverland. It was allegation of smoking Jesus.
Oh yeah, that's right too. Hold on, he was making a Michael Jackson comparison, and Michael Jackson's shit was nowhere near as
Something happened, or something gonna happen. If someone has something to say, it's just not gonna look good, and that's a fact. It's just not gonna look good.
I'm not saying it don't look good. I'm just saying he likes hanging around teenage girls. That's it. That's it. Now, I remember a time where Michael Jackson couldn't breathe without people calling him a pedo.
It's not the same thing. It was not just the Neverland. It was all the allegation. It was not just the Neverland. It was allegation of smoking Jesus juice, of drinking Jesus juice, and sleeping in the same bed.
Goddamn ads, man. Let me skip it and
a bit miles apart. I was just supporting. There was nothing sexual that was said and everything and stuff. I don't want to be someone that defends, but let's stick to the facts here.
Okay, so I'm asking you. Let's stick to the facts, right?
Go ahead.
Your daughter's texting 14.
all right, let me stop right there. So, like, for those of you that don't know on the Michael Jackson stuff, the pedo stuff. Here's the thing why I tell people why like the Drake thing is so different from R. Kelly, from Michael Jackson, from all this other stuff, right? Is because for all these other people, there was actual hard concrete evidence. The most hardest evidence piece, right? The strongest evidence piece when you want to prove with like, if you want to sit there and say somebody's like this or have done this in the past, is an actual court proceeding. Doesn't have to be criminal. It just could be a lawsuit. And, you know, I can show you more better than I can tell you, right? Michael Jackson lawsuit. Child, 1993. Oof. People of Jackson. The people of the state of California, Michael Jackson, was a criminal trial. 13 years old. So hold on. People v. Jackson. The people of the state of California was in 2005. Accused of abuse in 1993. He denied allegations and settled accused of civil lawsuit in 2003. Was indicted on 4 counts of in 4 counts of 4 months. There we go, 2005. As disgruntled ex-employees of individuals seeking to exploit Jackson money, include testimony and the comedian Chris Tucker. Media circus. Jackson is guilty, acquitted of all counts. Ooh, wow. He's actually acquitted. They still would vote to quit. I would have loved to have seen what the evidence was. Witnesses defense. I wish it would have been nice to see. But here's the thing, okay? Right? Guilty is guilty. Not guilty is not guilty. Period. Right? I would have loved to have seen the evidence. But here is the thing that you all always miss, okay? Is that right here. Hold on. Where was it? Where was it? I was just looking at it. Settled the accuser's civil lawsuit. Settled. What does that tend to mean? Now, granted, there are cases where, unfortunately, it's like you just don't want to like deal with it and deal with the beating you're going to take on public image wise, and that's why sometimes the settlement's good. But what does settlement typically means? I pay you, you go away because you know, I don't want to take this to court where like I probably will lose. That's what settlements typically are. Agreements, right? You know, because you're trying to make a deal, trying to make a deal to kill it as quickly as possible, as beneficiary, in terms that's like good for both of us. If you want to say this proves he's guilty, I mean, technically, could, you know, if you want to make the argument, I'm not going to sit there and say you're not necessarily wrong. But here's the thing. Now the thing is though, is that he was acquitted in 2015. And here's another thing too. And this goes to my point of what I was like kind of insinuating earlier. Okay, about how settlements isn't always can be something you can consider being that he definitely did it. It's just that sometimes you just don't want to deal with it. Sometimes like you just want to get away. You're not trying to like see it, no wanting to do with it, right? You want to continue with your life, and then you just, you know, and you be extra cautious. And even if you might have a chance of beating it, like, bro, why would I, you know, take a chance when I could just send it all away for a settlement, when I could just pay some money and then it's all done, right? That is you know, that's a very enticing like offer. It is. It really is. And so like, you know, and the thing, well, and the thing is, but and then you got to keep in mind, right? Criminal law, right? The bar of evidence higher than civil suit. Civil suit is easier for you to win those with the same evidence than it is on a criminal trial, because a criminal trial things have to they can't be no ambiguity with it. Can't be. You gotta like more or less kind of have them dead the rights and saying that, yeah, so like whatever's your strongest piece, it needs to show that, yeah, he definitely did it type stuff. So and Drake has none of this. I gotta sit up. I have to sit up. Drake has none of this. If he was doing this stuff, he would have been got. If not by the criminal process, the civil process would have been burnt him. That is the point I am really trying to like drill into people. Dog, he at his level, at his travel worldwide, all around the world, multiple years, if he was on that type of stuff, he would have been got at the very least bare minimum a civil lawsuit. Bare minimum lawsuit. Somebody would have been trying to get the money. I wish I could find it. I wish I could show. You know what? You know what? Michael Jackson lawsuit settlement. 5 million. 23 million. 5 million going to the family's lawyers. This is another thing too. Look, bro, I'm trying to tell y'all. The moment an attorney gets whiff of something, and he's like, there could be credible evidence on this, bro, the attorneys is on those people's ass to convince them to let them to do it. Yo, I can get you mad money. I can change your life. I can change your life if you let me. All you gotta do is just say this, this, and this, and you know, we have the evidence. Good, you go say this, this, and this, and I could put a couple of million in your pocket. I could put a couple of million in your pocket. Bro, life changing. So what? So it's a 23 million payment. 5 million, right? $18 million. $18 million. Dog. $18 million. And if you had some shit on Drake, you don't think you wouldn't be sued? Man, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Oh my God, get the hell out of here, bro. Shit, nigga. If Drake was to trip and touch me on my ass, boy, I'm suing. You know, like, come. I'm gonna be a real G. I ain't gonna do that. But like but that's gonna be the type of energy that a lot of people would be on. That's the point. There's no way this man has made it this far, this long without anything concrete. Especially pedals, like, especially the way Kendrick is trying to like portray it. Nah. Man. Oh my God, bro. People be tripping so much. I don't know why, Drake. I don't know why you get this hate. I'm telling you, Drake. I don't know. I don't understand. Is that really what it's like, bro? To just when you at the top, when you up there at the top, like you like this kind of hate. Like, dog. You are a bit arrogant with it. I ain't gonna lie, but you arrogant for a reason. You can back up. You can back it up. So, you know.
And stuff. I don't want to be someone that defends, but let's stick to the facts here.
Okay, so let me ask you. Let's stick to the facts, right?
Go ahead.
Your daughter's texting, 14-year-old daughter's texting a 29-year-old man dating advice. Yep. They miss each other. The fact is he didn't do nothing that we can prove.
That's correct.
What you doing?
What you doing?
What you doing about your 14-year-old?
You're 100% right.
Okay.
Yeah, no business.
It's not like I'm doing conjecture about something. There's no world I know of where a 14-year-old is texting a 29-year-old saying, I miss you so much, and texting them about dating advice with boys.
I can understand that. But the same way, if it was a boy, it wouldn't be the same thing. Because in the eyes of the world, it's not really the same thing.
Listen, sorry.
Ooh. Hit him with it. Hit him with it. Hit him with it. If it was a boy in the same exact circumstance, you would be looking at it completely different. If it was a boy in the same exact circumstance, you would be looking at it completely different. That's a bar. That's facts. That's a bar. And that's facts. Period. But here's the thing. Let me tell y'all something. Look at the scenario he's even giving you. Your daughter is texting a 29-year-old man. You don't think that conversation was already had? You don't think that they didn't catch whiff? It was a full year. As a matter of fact, she's still under the age of 18. Could have been looking at her phone at any point in time. Now, I'm sure you're going to tell me, oh, you know, they ain't never done that, whatever, because she didn't. Don't give me that shit, right? Especially if you're protective of your daughter, right? I'm not going to say that he had to have did it, but let's just get the scenario, right? Because remember, the scenario he's playing, they are aware. They're aware she is texting him. Let me see what's in that phone. Let me see what's in that phone. And here's the thing. At this point, unless something comes out, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'll give it 30 days. I'll give it 30 days. Now that this is starting to get the light it's starting to get, I'll give it 30 days. If nobody doesn't come out saying anything, like these actual people, like her, we didn't even read the article. The girl, we gotta go back and read that. I'm gonna try and find that. But if the parents didn't want that money opportunity, if the girl didn't want to go money opportunity, what was he texting her in the phone? Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. I promise you there's attorneys right now reaching out to the parents. I promise you there's attorneys right now reaching out to these parents. Like, look, convince your daughter. Check to see if your daughter even got stuff. Because, like, you know, let's pretend they're moral people, right? That's just, you know, like they're supposed to be. If she got the evidence on deck, I can slide millions into your pocket. I can slide millions into your pocket. That's the point. Let's get back to the video, man. That's what, bro. It just ain't no way. It just isn't. It's just not.
No, again, if it was a boy, it wouldn't be the same thing. Because in the eyes of the world, it's not really the same thing.
Listen, sorry, no. If my 14-year-old son is texting a 29-year-old, they talk about each other, I'm thinking something sexual is going on. Absolutely.
I'm mad at you.
Yeah, and I think most parents would at home too. There is no time or place a 14-year-old is texting a 29-year-old woman, I miss you, and someone not thinking it's sexual, and they talk about dating all the time.
I'm mad at that.
That's not a gender.
I'm mad at that.
Now, you might say we might take one more seriously, sure.
Yeah,
but
okay.
there's no doubt that nobody would see that age difference and think that's weird. Okay, all right. Okay, so now we got there. We got him taking a lot of interest. And here's the thing. I'm gonna say something. It's not just that this dude really follows or he's supportive of high school basketball teams. He starts following these girls. He starts starts contacting them. What business do you have contacting these young women outside of just being supported at the game? It's not like he was just in the stands. No, he can't do that. But let's keep watching.
Unless you're relatives. But even then, that could be like fishy.
Oh, I wrote Drake would get the WNBA out of debt if it was full of teenagers. That's foul. Drake would get the WNBA out of debt if it was full of teenagers. And that's a fact. Yeah, you want to solve it? Put the young girls in, get Drake to be the face of the franchise. And it won't be Drake just like MJ just dunking it.
Nah, actually, I'm not aware of that. I didn't know that. I mean, if he was, again, like context really matters. I'd be really interested. We'll write this down. You know what? Let's start actually writing some of these questions that we gotta ask. Obviously, this is gonna be a multi-part stream. We'll try to do this. I ain't gonna be able to stream about this like every day. Like some stuff, like while I'm like I ain't got shit to do, I'll start Googling and start looking some stuff up to see. But this is gonna take us a couple of times. So, because I got other stuff I gotta do too, that's unrelated to this topic. Okay, so Drake was messaging women basketball players. I'm gonna just say high school. That's what is what that was. This is. I'll just put it. Oh, you know what? You're right. As a matter of fact, let's say to verify. Right, my to-do list. Oh, you bastards. Okay, let me verify. Well, oh yeah, I guess I can make this into its to-do list. Drake was messaging high school. Yeah, high school women basketball players. Right. I'm gonna be interested. I'm gonna be really interested in context and see what was actually, you know, what was that surrounding. So Drake is just blah blah blah. There's nothing I can do about the phone thing. We already covered the girl. If his stance is gonna be, damn, I really be getting this man on the bad freeze frames. But like, if the stance is just that, like, you know, any regular parent, either the parents are shitty or the parents were doing that and they were reviewing it and it was like, nah, he's like genuine on his G type stuff. Like,
that it'll just be Drake hiding behind the sheets.
It's not dunking like that. It's dunking like that.
And it's just some 14-year-old pigtails or some shit and a high school uniform. Why?
Anyway, imagine that on shoes. Oh shit, is that a new Air Doc?
The Air Pedos? Yeah, the Air Pedos.
I was her teammate, so he followed me because of her. And I was like, oh shit, bitch, you got Drake to follow me? Like, what the hell? Like, that's so crazy.
Oh my
So
God.
he followed me, and I lost it. I'm like, I have to meet Drake. Like, I love Drake. I've always loved Drake, still love Drake. So basically, yeah, he followed me. Maybe a year later is when I built up the confidence to like message him on like some working stuff, because I was 18 when I messaged him. And I DM'd him like, hey,
He knows what the fuck he's doing. Why is he following her on Instagram? For what reason? Just to be clear, I'm saying this.
that is actually that is a very good argument to make. I'ma have to put that. I'm gonna have to put that. I could move this into its strongest one. I could move this into its strongest one. I could move this to its strongest one. This could be the new strongest one here. Could be strongest. I'm gonna move that. Actually, you know something? I'm gonna make a new thing. Right? Drake messages these girls so that at the age of 18 they would pursue him or message him or would lead to, right? Look, hey, look, if this doesn't prove to y'all that I am as unbiased, honest, and genuine as I can be, right? Because we're gonna see. This could be the strongest argument. I don't know. you know, unfortunately, at my current level of knowledge, I don't know like what I'm sure there's always something reasonable to a lot of things, to most things. So like there'd be something like totally like I said, because see the thing is if this, yeah, as a matter of fact, yeah, if this part turns out to be Jesus, I keep doing it. Oh no, I can't scroll. That's why. Okay, hold on. I gotcha. Let me move this down here. Boom. All right. Go right. Here's the thing, right? If this turns out to be like verifiably genuine, then this isn't gonna matter. This isn't gonna matter. This is unfortunately. I mean, it's unfortunate. It looks crazy. It would look really crazy, but if this is this, then this is just a byproduct. I mean, that's just what it is. I mean, that's just really what it is. This is a byproduct. And if it's a byproduct, there ain't nothing you can do about it. I mean, there's just really ain't nothing you can do about it. You know? Like, cause this just as easily, and then here's the thing, right? I wouldn't be surprised. This is the thing. This is another thing why like the argument wouldn't even really make any sense because like you're following him. I mean, he follows you, right? When you turn 18, you message him. Let's say the whole scheme was for the you know what. The whole scheme was for the you know what. Like this first part isn't even a requirement for that. That's what's so confusing about it. That's what's so that's what I'm saying. This was like I promise you, there's women of all ages following him, right? Probably sending him messages. Why would he need to do this? Why would he need to do this in order to get this outcome when I'm pretty sure this outcome is already happening? You know what I'm saying? On my to-do list, we're gonna do the hot sauce girl. A hot sauce girl is going to be a perfect example of this. We're going to do hot sauce girl. We're going to do the hot sauce girl. It's going to be a perfect example of this, right? That's what I'm saying. Like on one hand, this could be a killer right here. This right here, this would be a killer right here. This one, like I'm trying to this one would be like if I was to hit all of the most worst case scenarios on all of this, this is damn near the nail in the coffin. This would damn near like be like a hell of a bullet shot. But we're gonna look and see. And if it turns out it's just not the case because this is genuine, right? You know, as long as this ain't crazy, as long as this one isn't crazy, this isn't gonna stick. There's just too many holes in like there's too many like inconsistencies with this argument to really make this be the case. It just don't. Because then again, you're really playing Russian roulette because it's just a matter of time before you find the right girl that gives you the wrong problems. You know, there's only a matter of time, and then you get your extortion. Either give me the money, or you go to jail / court in a lawsuit. You know what I'm saying? That's how that works.
It's because this is not just conjecture. I don't care who this is from, irrespective of the beef. This dude is a straight up weirdo, certified.
Oh, is that what you're rocking? Dr. Sins can help with that.
Call it like it is.
I like the fact that certified has become the man version of period.
Yeah. He said, I never looked twice at no teenager. Only fucking with Whitney's, not Millie Bobby Brown's. I never looked twice at no teenager.
Started when footage from a 2010 Drake concert began circulating the internet. Footage where a 23-year-old Drake invites a girl from the crowd on stage, dances with her, smells her hair, massages her shoulders, puts his arms around her, and then starts to kiss her neck. Drake walks away.
It's not looking good, bro.
Ah, bro, the bias is just crazy. This one they about to go crazy. This one they're gonna go crazy. That's what I'm saying. That's why I was like, this one I'd have to train up to like be able to like
is a sickness of the highest order. It is deviant, therefore we don't want it.
The man's 23.
Yo,
She's
that dude's on
17.
fire.
This one is lost.
Age of consent
He's done it
17.
on camera.
You know what I like about this shit is that you're the Ugandan Shazam. The minute I say stand up for life, boom, you turn into this.
And you guys remember one of his associates, Little Baca, was referenced a few times in Kendrick's song saying he's a predator or whatever.
The same year, Drake would post on Instagram, celebrating the release of Baka Not Nice, a rapper, friend, and member of Drake's record label, OVO, following a stint in jail for allegedly forcing a 22.
Okay. Well, somebody did give me some good info on this. It was Baka, right? Baka. Okay, so Baka court. Jesus. Baka court case. You know, when we're done with all this, then we'll drop a shorter video, and then we'll talk. You know, we'll go about it. Baka court case.
2-year-old woman into prostitution, a weapons charge, and human trafficking. The now
And then my thing is that like the see no minors. So I guess if he was a bank robber too, that like before he robbed the bank, like punches like every woman he see in the face, like I guess. Oh my gosh, bro. I mean, like I don't know why I'd even loop this in here when. I mean, it can, like it'd be one thing if it was mine, which is what we're gonna find out. But if it wasn't, if none of that was involved.
deleted post read, "Something in the air today. A lot of good things happening at once, but this one means the most. Been waiting 11 months. Baka finally home."
I just wonder if he was also banging his girl while he was in jail.
Wow.
Remember when he said that shit about Wayne?
Yeah.
You know that happened, right?
Yeah,
Wayne confirmed
confirmed
it. Yeah, so just to be clear, people was like, oh, Kendrick just spread rumors. No, a lot of what Kendrick said is actually verifiable and provable. He did smash Wayne's girl while he was in jail.
Well, he wasn't
A year later, in May of 2016, 29-year-old Drake was spotted eating dinner with 18-year-old Hailey Bieber in West Hollywood. Due to their allegedly flirty interaction and Drake wearing a matching H necklace, rumors of them dating began circulating, with Entertainment Tonight even alleging that the two hooked up at Drake's Memorial Day party. However, during this time, Hailey did an interview with E! News, revealing that she'd known Drake for around 4 years at this point, meaning that a 25-year-old Drake first met Hailey when she was just 14.
Another 14.
Here we go. We're gonna. All right, so we got Haley Baldwin, Drake, age 14. Dating at 18. You know, like when I think about this, I look at bro, what's the I can't think of the name right now because my brain's just fried. But like the actor, that actor that you know has that famous like cutoff age of 24, like that like the girl when she like every girl like he dated was just like it was like no younger, no older than 24. It's the same thing. But the problem that they're gonna stick them on. They're probably gonna stick them on that is gonna like be strung together with is just like the age that they're starting at. The problem, right? Because it's just the circumstances. Because the circumstances, without actually following all the way through on the circumstance, is where like the huge problem lies. Because if I just looked at all of the circumstances without any of the underlying details, right, then you get that reoccurring theme of these women are under the age of 18, and that's and that's the problem, right? Because that's the circumstance without following the underlying details. Because off the bat, this would be girl number 2, but girl number 1, I feel like was already like pretty decently like debunked. I think it'd be pretty decently debunked, right? There's just no way. And so this one could be this one could be worse. We want out to
revealing that she'd known Drake for around 4 years at this point, meaning that a 25-year-old Drake first met Haley when she was just 14.
Another 14-year-old? Another 14-year-old? You going on dinner dates with her when she hit 18 in public? Another 14-year-old? How many more y'all need? Let's keep watching. You got more?
A now 32-year-old Drake released a song titled Nice for What, featuring the line, "High school pics, you was even bad then." 3 months later, on July 22nd.
I'm sorry, bro. That's crazy. No, that dude is a little twisted monster.
An article titled
If it's true, that's a cooker right there. If it's true, that would be a cooker. But it's such a pain. I don't want to argue age of consent because it's such a stupid it's just such a stupid thing to just sit there and argue because it's a black and white law. You can't get in trouble for it. It's all legal. People are not going to care. Like, that's just, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's things that are legal that people are not going to care about. That's going to, like, you're still going to get, you're still going to get dragged. And then there's things that are illegal that people care about, that they won't judge you for it. You know what I'm saying? You know, murdering people is bad. You get judged for it. If that person you killed had came in and murdered your whole family, then all of a sudden it looks a little different, right? Then the crime just isn't as bad. Like, it's crazy that you murdered those people, but at least, hey, you had a good reason, right? You know what I'm saying? So I'm not about to sit here and try to argue this, but alleged message of you. They said you bad.
But featuring the line, "High school pics."
High school pics, you was bad. Even did, yeah. Of high school. Here's see, this is the thing, man. Pedo applies to under the age of 18, but it's really, you only really see that shit for under the age of 10. You know what I'm saying? Under the age of 15. That's when you really start to see the pedo stuff. So it's with something like this, every one of them, once the 14 thing, we gotta we're gonna dig through that, but all of the other stuff is just people that just right there at the cusp, right there at the cusp of hitting the 18, but still being fully legal. So,
"You was even bad then." 3 months later, on July 22nd.
That one is gonna cook them.
That's crazy.
That one's gonna cook them. That one.
No, that dude is a little twisted monster.
An article titled, "What would you do if your teenager became an overnight Instagram sensation?" was released by The Guardian, detailing a story about 16-year-old Charlie D'Alessio going viral on Instagram after being
another one. Oh my God!
Damn, bro. Oh. Wait, how the hell I mute?
A young girl. I feel like Drake. Hold on, we're going home. I just feel it. Shit. Don't you feel that crazy?
I'm not gonna rewind it if they don't play that in full.
I think that we need give an apology to J. Cole, because everybody was like, "Oh man, you're backing out." I think he did good backing out. I think he did good. He was not wanting to get involved in none of this shit.
Certified pedo.
being tagged in pictures at Coachella. The article describes the photos as Charlotte wearing bodysuits, bikini tops.
Okay, I do gotta go back a little bit. Offensive fame. I understand. Okay. So, article. What would you do if your teenager became an overnight gram sensation? Right. And then, can I like? Yeah, I guess it does.
An overnight Instagram sensation was released by The Guardian, detailing a story about
A Canadian-born teen had recently moved to Toronto with her family when in the spring of the first year. She attended the music festival Coachella with a few of her new mates. Girl's name is T. Alessio. 16. Yeah, festival. Music festival. Coachella. In LA.
16-year-old Charlie D'Alessio going viral on Instagram after being
Another one. Oh, yeah.
And then do keep in mind this one's 16, so this one's even 14, like the other ones.
I think he did good backing out. I think he did good. He was not wanting to get involved in none of this shit.
Certified pedophiles.
being tagged in pictures at Coachella. The article describes the photos as Charlotte wearing bodysuits, bikini tops, and jean shorts. Her mother, Christina Ford, recounts the moment she realized how popular the photos were making her daughter, saying they were in the back of the car chatting away and checking in on social to say they were in Toronto, just like normal teenagers. And then suddenly Madison was like, oh god, it's Drake FaceTiming us. Should I answer? As Ford drove on, listening to her daughter and her friend chatting away in the back seat with one of the biggest hip-hop stars on the planet, she felt the world as she knew it shifting under the wheels of her car. I thought, okay, she's hanging out with Drake. I guess this is for real.
What was you saying at the beginning?
Nothing.
Drake FaceTimes her. I'd love to look. Mind you, here's the kicker. Parents there. Let's see. I'm really curious, like, well, you know, what the recanting of that, the telling of that story will be. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I thought. And Drake probably thought she was a thought too. The way he was trying to jump up in there. Yeah. Drake claiming, oh guys, go find my 11-year-old daughter. He don't have one. He got an 11-year-old girlfriend. Yeah. That's why you can't.
You know what I'm curious about? Not that it would matter. I think it's 18. Isn't it 18 in California? Yeah, see? They moved to Los Angeles, so I want to say they would be U.S. citizens. Let's assume, otherwise they'd be Toronto. But just something to keep in mind. So I'd be really interested to see what the conversations. So yeah, right. And this is just because we have, like I said, we ain't going through. So far, we've been doing reasonable. We gave our reasonable to both sides, and now like we're just like collecting all of the stuff that we'll need to dig into, and yeah. It look crazy. It do look crazy.
I'm looking for a daughter. He probably dating that 11-year-old. Yeah. Drake a weirdo. That's official. Certified.
God damn.
Yeah, that's super weird behavior. Once is okay. Coinky dink. 3-4 times you stick your dinky dink in her.
It's an MO.
Yeah. Predator.
Planet, she felt the world as she knew.
I think that's Drake calling me. Oh shit. Yo, you saw that? Yeah. I'm like, he's right. He's like, what'd you say about me?
Later that month, Drake would release a song titled Jaded, featuring the line, "We could have waited. I wasn't Russian. Differences in ages. You're old enough, but you're still a baby."
Self-snitching.
Love or hate it, you listened. With Scorpion?
Titled Jaded, featuring the line, "We
Jaded? Okay, so there's a song called Jaded. I think it's probably related. The song Jaded has the lyrics. We could have waited. ... Differences, because I'll get the full one. Differences in ages. ... Still a baby. I don't know what song it was, but
Coulda waited. I wasn't Russian. Differences in ages. You're old enough, but you're still a baby.
Self-snitching. Just a reference. You're saying that no parents would let their daughter. They would think it's weird. She said like, oh, okay, I guess it's real, and kept on driving. So just to go back on what you were saying, that no parents would let that shit happen. She did. She was driving in the witch in the back, and she said, oh, I guess it's weird.
What I said was very different. I said no parent would let their daughter talk to a 29-year-old man. What I didn't add to that caveat is if they're famous, because famous people let their kids do weird shit.
Exactly.
Okay,
Cool.
that's a whole different thing.
Cool.
But to be clear, this is weird behavior irrespective of anyone. But I'm saying the kinds of people who put their kids in famous situations let their kids do a lot of weird freaky shit.
That's why when you said that, I believe my face was kind of weird. I went, because of that, the famous people.
Over the years, there's a lot of pictures of Drake wrapped around girls who are 18, 17. Do I think he's... Yes, I do. Listen, you got no business talking to no goddamn teenager. Even if you did, you know better. You should know your managers and everybody around tell you, but they probably not because you're just into it that much. So all the stuff Kendrick was saying, it ain't lies. It ain't lies. And there's too many of these instances of this guy talking to... You know what I've never thought in all my years as a 30-year-old? Can I please talk to a teenager for extended periods of time?
Can I please talk?
The literal, like, one of my life goals is finding ways to talk to them as little as possible, okay? There is no time in my day that I'm like, man, I need a teenager around. You texted a teenager, I miss you so much?
Yeah. Drake! I'm undecided. I mean, I got a little bit of autism in me, so I don't miss nobody. You know what I mean? That cannot be me.
It's not like he's a teacher. It's not like he's risk youth outreach or whatever. There's like no reason to be talking to these people. And listen, a lot of ownership should be on the parents who allow for these kinds of listen. But like I said, people in rich or famous areas, they operate in weird ways. You know what I mean? Some of them stop parenting and leave the managers in charge of everything.
Well, like, look, to be fair, well, hold on. Just because like you're not sitting there, you're doing like actual like organizations and stuff doesn't necessarily mean like you're not sitting there like, you're not sitting there like trying to do mentor like leadership roles for like other people's stuff and for youth. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not that I wouldn't necessarily argue with that, but it still is a compelling argument that you're not like specifically like trying to like reach out youth en masse and just the typical stuff, right? Like you're not like building a school or anything like that. So it's like yeah, after this video we're gonna close it out because we got quite a bit. If that's all there is, it's like, my honest opinion is it's just like, okay, yeah, some of this stuff might be a little bit crazy, but if I dig through this, it turns out that the shit's just like stretched like hell, or even taken out of context.
The weird thing they would do for the advancement of their kids, the weird shit that they would do. Yep. Some of these parents, whether it's in dance or acting, whatever, some of y'all parents are pimps, and you're pimping the dreams that you had through your kids. Yep. Some of y'all are pimps. Let's be honest with each other. The way you guys are operating, but it's good for you. You're just thinking about the career. Yeah.
And people say, oh, can't you just make it? Listen, some of the people that are in OVHO are criminals. That's a fact.
What'd you say?
OVHO.
You said it like that.
Now step this way, step this way, step. So I'll talk about the rap beef at a different date, but I just want to talk about this portion specifically because I think it's telling that people think this is just rap. No. Okay? Whether there's smoke, there's absolutely fire with this one, and this one's a whole bonfire.
I think it's
in the middle of the woods.
I think it's a rap battle. It's not a beef, but whatever.
That's a beef. When you bring up allegations,
I can understand that, but I think it's still a rap battle. Rap battle's been vicious, been known to be vicious, exposing motherfuckers. If you go to rap battle, they go through lengths to expose a motherfucker. The beef thing, what I know from a beef is people dying, people shooting up. And I don't think they're gonna come to that way.
What about if they go to jail? What happened to Diddy? It took one court case from Cassie, and now his ass is looking at jail
time. That was not a beef.
My whole point is the difference between rap battles and this shit is because of how mainstream this is, and Kendrick know what he's doing when you bringing this shit up. You don't think law enforcement might start looking at this shit?
Sure.
Okay, I'm just saying. Does it not go to a beef status if you go into jail potentially? I'm just asking the question. No. So jail is not beef for you. Just murder.
Yeah.
Or attack someone physically.
Yeah, that's beef.
I'm gonna be honest with you. If that's beef, then I'd rather have beef than whatever the fuck this is. Yeah, boy. Come find me and catch a fade one. Yeah, catch a fade one. I would much rather that than be facing 20 years because you exposed my secrets.
Hey, don't do secrets.
I'm just saying, but hey, maybe y'all feel different. I can go preach the same.
Don't do secrets. If you're supposed to go to jail, you're supposed to go to jail. If it was over beef, too bad. On top of that, you self-snitch in songs.
Yeah.
I'm not saying, it's not something that I went, excuse me, Mr. Prosecutor, this is what no. It's like, go look at that song and that song and look into it. That's what he did. Bro. That's what he did.
It's my fault that we got pictures of you holding on to ladies like, and they 17. Nobody snitching on you.
So it's a rap battle.
That's you. Okay? You should never be holding a 14-year-old like this.
I've heard more vicious shit in rap battles than this. Yeah. Vicious stuff.
Yo, Drake is definitely into young ones. And anyone who's telling themselves otherwise, I want y'all to explain all of them conversations we having with 14-year-olds. Go ahead, and I'll wait. I want you guys to give me the reason why a 30-year-old is out here going on dates and hanging out and texting about dating and big boys with 14-year-olds. And I'll tell you what it is. You ready for the word? This is actually one of the few times you can use it. Preach, drum roll. Grooming.
The word is grooming?
This is actually grooming. This is actually grooming. Think about what's happening. He meets them when they're 14, talks to them about dating. So he's inserting himself, okay? And then once they hit 18, they're going on dates and they hugging up and shit. I've never been with no one underage, but now I understand why this is the angle that you really mess with. Just for clarity, I feel disgusted. I'm too respected. If I was fucking young girls, I promise I'd have been arrested. I'm too famous for the shit you just suggested. How many super famous guys have been caught with underage people and been doing it for a long time?
Nobody.
How long did R. Kelly operate, even though this man was hanging outside high schools waiting to pick up high schoolers?
Oh my God, bro. Like, I get so tired of, like, just lose and this stuff, man. Like, the man's first lawsuit was in 1996. Like, the time for, like, people are upset just because, like, these people go to jail late. They'd get exposed much later. this is the thing, with actual real evidence, much later, strong enough to go to, you know, to go to get to court, go get taken to court. Like, you know, I don't know, right? But see, this is why I said, right? What I said was, it's just like the might be a little tough. Like I said, those ones are going to be a little tough to argue. That one is like, especially since like you ended up dating her. That one's going to be especially wild. Here's the thing. Okay, like I said, I'm trying to be objective and fair here. Here's the thing that would cook them. That will kick them 100%, right? Let's assume that the first one, right, was exactly like I portrayed it, right? That I came to the conclusion on about. Okay, cool. Let's say the second one is damning. Let's say the second one was like, well, I don't even want to say damning because I don't like kind of like lace it. Let's just say the second one is actually exactly like as it was presented, right? He met her when she was 14, all of this stuff, blah blah blah, and then they started dating at 18, right? Right? That's a 1-for-1. All this other stuff, like, you know, the thing is like, because it's not even clear, like with it's not even clear with like the Charlotte girl. It doesn't seem like anything happened after that that FaceTime call. So I'm not gonna use that one. Instead, I'm gonna use this one. Bastards. I'm gonna use this one here. This one right here, and see, I even put the could be the strongest. This one right here cooked the shit out of it. This one right here, when we sit there, we start trying to pull up this information and really research. This one right here is gonna cook them with the other stuff, right? Because you already got one, right, that they're gonna attempt to use against you, even if you know, there's very good arguments to say otherwise. And then you got this one where it will be exactly as it's presented, right? So if this happens, it unfortunately leans over. You have beyond a reasonable doubt. You have, you know, more likely than not. That's your 51%. And then in the quarter of opinion, I would say you have. I would set them at like 25%, right? I'd say it'd be 25%, right? Beyond a reasonable doubt is like 95%. 90 to 95%, right? If you want to sit there and put what it's supposed to be, let's say 100%, half of that, 50%, you need to be a little bit over that in order to be able to get the civil to work. So then I say half of that, and that's all you need for a court of opinion. That'll be all that you need a court opinion, right? So this will be. Can I bold this? I need to bold this one, man. Yeah, this one. This is this is gonna be the one that might cook them if we pull up something crazy. Let's play the rest of this.
Couple months stops.
Get ready to go home, man.
What a dumbass saying I'm too famous. Do you know how many famous dudes get away with diddling young kids all the time? It's Drake and Predator.
I don't know, man.
I feel like that's what everyone's talking about.
Is Kendrick beating his wife?
I don't think people are talking about. Are they? I think that was briefly mentioned, and everyone's back to like, does he have an 11-year-old? Some big questions being raised. And it's interesting to me because it feels like rap beats today are so different in that regards. It ain't even about the bars half the time now. It feels like who's got the third, who got the T. Yeah, and what can be proven.
And you know what?
Think of like his previous beef. Think about Drake versus Pusha T.
Yeah.
Does anybody remember half the bars?
I don't remember.
I don't think a person can name a single bar on top of their head for most people at home.
I remember one thing. Drake! The one that tried to hide the kids from the world with the world that's what the kid came from.
Him hiding the kid. Also the blackface. Because the cover art.
Yeah.
Cover art of these rap beats is really important apparently.
Yes, because that's what you think about this. Think about this. Coconuts and Barbados.
Coconuts and Barbados.
But think about this. The way that you consume music now is by streaming. So if you're in your car, or even if you listen to satellite radio, what's gonna come up is the cover art.
True.
And I listen to satellite radio, and they've been playing all the tracks of the Beast.
Yeah.
And what comes up? The cover art.
Yeah.
So what you see, the cover art is actually more important than a video clip, because even when you stream from your
you
phone,
don't see the video clip.
You don't see the video clip, but boom, what's gonna pop up?
True.
The cover art.
True.
So I understand.
I'm a bit behind the times. I still go on YouTube and click the thing where I download the MP3. So I'm stupid. So I don't know nothing about streaming. I don't have Spotify. I don't have iTunes.
You download the MP3?
I have a folder with every MP3 I've collected for the last 16 years. I have files as old as 2017. You understand? And it's kind of cool, to be honest with you.
What are you, Napster?
I'm a dinosaur, bro. So it's kind of cool because I go by date modified, and I can literally see how my playlist evolved.
Yeah,
when house was introduced, when salsa was introduced,
True.
when I went back to my
If you
old
could
R&B
put
albums.
them put them by dates and then you
Yeah,
see
it feels cool. It's a history.
Yeah, I ain't mad at that.
I'm not
You can no
gonna
longer
lie,
call me
streaming
that.
folks will never. The same way I won't be able to understand. I can constantly discover new music because of recommended playlists through algorithms.
Yeah.
I be feeling the same way. Like, you know, like when you sit there, my playlists are shambles, bro. But like when I look at my old playlists that I had on the streaming platforms, so like the new ones that I've been editing, it'd be like, damn, bro, I ain't heard this song in a minute, and this is what I used to like was jamming to back then. You know, as you're growing up, if you was playing you know, if you were playing certain songs, you know, if you was playing certain songs a lot, I don't know if this is the same for y'all, but for me, like, you know, you associate that song with certain events in your life, and so like when you hear it, it reminds you of those things that were going on, and so then you're like, yeah, like, bro, like I remember, bro, shit that was going on back then. Oh my gosh, video's almost over. I think
They won't be able
got
to
it.
understand what it's like to like browse a SoundCloud DJ.
Okay,
And
I think they're done. I think they're done. Let's just take a look at the comments here. When she did that interview, Drake been making songs for high school girls for so long he forgot that he a grown ass man. Drake is literally pre-ordering girls for when they turn 18. That's what I'm saying, because this is gonna be the one. This is gonna be the one on a factual thing that like it'll be hard to argue. This is gonna be the one that's gonna be factually hard to argue. High school basketball team for girls is not called women's basketball, it's girls basketball. That exists. When it comes to that, they also get got Civil War, whatever it is. I say Civil War, civil lawsuit, or whatever it is. Took her on a dinner date. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We're gonna look at that one. Bro, I don't think people. I'm not crazy, right? Did somebody correct him telling he wasn't 20? He was actually 30. Yeah, here we go. He was 33 and she was 14. Anybody catch that? Yeah. Yeah. He wasn't in his 20s. So it was the other girl. Bro, we got a lot. Well, at least we got a list. We ain't gonna do this tomorrow. We'll probably do this day after tomorrow. Let me see. It is the 7th. Oh yeah, because it's already past midnight and I need to go to bed. We have the. I'm definitely not doing it tomorrow. Thursday? Okay, so we'll go Thursday. Oh, yeah, we'll go Thursday. So we'll stream again Thursday to like pull us up. Hopefully, between then we would have been like kind of already gathering some information. If I ever have time. Yeah. And yeah, hopefully I can finish this by this week, because it doesn't seem like there's really too much crazy to like really dive deep into. The only problem is that sometimes the stuff can really like spread out a lot. Because see, like the Baca court case, I'm not going to spend too much time into. If there's no if there was no minors like involved in it, then like I kind of don't care. We got Toxin Slayer. If you throw a link in the comment section, I'll check it out. If you do it in the next like 3 minutes, I'll play it real quick, because I'm about to call it quits. We've been streaming for how long now? Does it say? My thing's like all different kinds of messed up, so I can't even see how long I've been streaming. But yeah. Mad I didn't even catch you. I think next time I'm gonna put my stuff up, my chat thing up here, so I can actually see it. I'll just rely on the OBS window. But yeah, if you throw it in the next 3 minutes, I'll take a look at it. Throw the link in there. But let's see here. Yeah, if there's no, if it didn't involve him, then I just don't. Then I'm not gonna care because then they're just doing it as an association argument that like completely unrelated. Like it'd be like completely unrelated to what you're saying his behavior is, and then like the person he's associating with. So, like I wouldn't even care. Yeah, this one would be bad. This one would be bad, and then if it leads into this, we're actually going to even do that in order too, because we'll look at this one first before we look at this one, because this one look like this one would be like fairly open shut at pulling it up, but if it we'll see, and after that, then it's just like we'll see what this gives us, and what we got. I'd be really interested to see like this message here. The recurring theme. I'm curious, like, what's the timestamps on it? How old? How old was he? I don't know how I feel about that one per se, because then again, it's like if you was with your wife and you was looking at her high school photos, would you say it's a problem if you was to make that same exact statement? You know what I'm saying? Like it's just it's stuff like that that's like I gotta get a little bit more context. At face value, like it looks bad. At face value, yeah, it looks bad, but we'll see. We'll see what it is. Article. What would you do if your teenager became an overnight? Oh yeah, the article. So we'll read the article, see what it is, because the girl was 16. We just Coachella. Then Drake FaceTimes her. All right. But the thing is, if it only stops here, if of all the different things they have, it only stops there, right? Like I said, these two things, I'm gonna check them. I'm gonna check the two things, right? Those two things are the only ones that could really sing that'd be like, okay, yeah, I can't. There's nothing I can say about it, bro. You kind of cooked on a narrative, like, because there's a narrative argument and then there's a facts argument, right? And the narrative is sometimes worse than the fact one sometimes, so if those two end up being like the worst possible against you, it's a wrap. And all the rest of these, if you clear all the rest of these and you like manage to stave off these two, then there ain't shit there. I mean, this just, we went through it, we looked at everything, I'll have it all down. I'm just wondering, right? And then the hot sauce girl, hot sauce girl will do the very last, because then I'm just show you exactly what I mean about like these people. These people won't play with these lawsuits, but when they have an opportunity to get money, man, this woman stole this man's semen, and then because he put hot sauce in it, because he was trying to kill the semen stuff. She went behind him and took it, tried to inject herself. Burnt the shit out of her, and she's suing, right? You know what I'm saying? Don't mind you the act, mind you like how clear on that is. Still sue, and this is what I'm trying to tell y'all, boy. There was like legit stuff going on. I'm telling you, this man would have been cooked. It's just not. It's just not possible. A lawsuit or something, man. So that's it. That's all I got. Person that messaged, he ain't respond back, so sorry fam, but I'm about to go to bed. Maybe next time if I catch anybody, we're gonna see. Like I said, I want to take all the bias out. I'm doing this because I want to take all the bias out. I'm not trying to sit here. I personally am a Drake fan, but I also respect Kendrick. Give Kendrick his props. No, he is like up there. He is great. Not discount him at all. I'm trying to like do the things. And that's why the thing is that, you know, like if I was sitting there biased, I wouldn't even be doing this, right? I'd be sitting here trying to fact check on the Kendrick stuff, trying to find anything I could, right? I'm sitting here doing the Kendrick and being fair, right? Sitting here pointing out where he might he might get cooked, right? But then being fair and pointing out where it's like, nah, like y'all are really stretching this stuff, you know? But I gotta see like how other people like make certain arguments, because I just don't know how I would sit there and try to, because morality and then like age of consent, walk of life, all that stuff is difficult to do. So, but yeah, I'm gonna end it there. Thank all you guys very much. For those that probably popped by, interested in, like, you know, what we was over there covering. You know, this is the one argument I don't want to sit there and make, if at all possible. I don't want to talk about it because it's just like, because if it, to me, it'd be boring, right? Age of consent is just really clear. Either you meet a certain age or you don't. Like, that's just it. I'm not like it says nothing about morality. It doesn't say anything about what should be, shouldn't be, right? It's what is. You know, age of consent, right? If thou is thy age, thou can do this or that, right? That's why I don't want to sit there and just make the argument, because it's just pointless. It's just pointless because, like, this is where, like, you'll see people really come out, because it's like you'll be 100%, they'll be 100% wrong, but it won't matter. Like, they'll be 100% wrong, and it just won't matter. Well, no, like, you shouldn't be, like, you know, you're doing something that's legal, but you shouldn't do it. It's just like, I'm not gonna sit there and try to argue with you with that, because I just don't want to, because it's just boring. Like, you know, there's like a million other, I ain't gonna say a million, but there's like a bunch of other laws that you could make that same exact argument, or like it might, you know, it's legal to do something, but like, you know, then you get a question about morality on if you should or shouldn't. You know what I'm saying? So like that's why I just don't want to make it. But at least we finished 2. Right? Yeah, we finished 2. And then we'll knock out the other pieces. Alright. I don't have no outro of that yet, because all that stuff I don't even have set up, because it's just been a minute since I do stuff. I also gotta make probably like some separate ones for this type of channel I'm sitting there doing, where the topics get a little bit crazy. Not like my other stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna go to bed. Appreciate you guys. I'll jump on